I mean, considering we just keep trying to talk to chat anyway, I guess I'll just push audio live. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Damn it, chat. What have you done?
I'm laughing at Brandon.
Oh, God. What has he done?
He said, "Her will teach you how to become one." In response to you saying that you're not a whale.
Ow.
I mean, Sarge is the biggest whale. I don't know what we're talking about. And he paid into the game so he could roll on like guaranteed gotcha. True story.
I mean, that is true.
Dun, 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 dun.
Or do you mean like
Not possible change
mid?
who's talking.
Do
What?
do you mean mid conversation? Because like you could absolutely have anyone do the conversation if you have them initiate it.
Yeah, just talk to the people with the person you want to actually talk to the people. Like not it's not exactly rocket surgery.
E.
Yee.
Oh, hey, look at that. It's actually go live o'clock. Where's the button? There's the button. Actually, hold on. Do we have a recap? Oh, we do. Hold on.
Yeah,
Oh, we have a
Yeah,
we have
recap.
a
I
recap.
mean, we did play a game last week.
Yeah, I mean that
Yeah.
didn't necessarily mean there was going to be a recap. Bio could
Bio
have.
was going to do a recap. I
There's
think
no
he
way
said it's
Bio
done.
wasn't going to.
I mean, 8 pages.
There's enough salt. I
Eight,
was about to say, there's enough salt.
eight pages. So let's see. Previously, stream almost late because YouTube's a bastard. Inu
Yep.
tries valiantly to fight off sleep in spite of the small creature emitting a sleep-inducing aura that's currently sitting on his legs.
Yep.
Once the recap is finished, the group almost sets off for the hub city, only to realize seconds after setting out that the game put most of them into another impromptu Freaky Friday situation for no adequately explained reason. Once that issue's resolved again, the group actually gets to the hub city for real this time, as Natsu goes off on a spite-fueled diatribe about how much the game's irrational hatred towards him pisses him off. Now in inventory management mode, everyone checks their current equipment to see if there's anything worth buying, as Inu has to once again point out that his dagger is basically useless because switching to it means he can't use his shield since the game won't let him spellcast without an open hand, despite the fact that shields shouldn't even be occupying players' hands because you chose to strap them onto their forearms, you dumbass game. With that asinine nonsense now fresh in mind again, everyone unwinds by going to say hi to Maddie again and hand her a bunch of ancient relics they found. Turns out that all the random crap they were carrying was actually enough to max out their reputation with the faction Maddie works for, which allows them to buy that fancy How to Speak Gooder book for Inu. Inu's character then forces everyone to set up camp in the middle of the city as she spends the next 24 hours staring at the fancy book she got so she can learn how to make people ignore how much of an asshole she is. Which, of course, she didn't let anyone else in the group look at because, as established, she's kind of an asshole. With their money now entirely gone, the group gives up on bothering to check what the other vendors have in stock and King Crimson their way through the council's bullshit so they can initiate the endgame again. Noticing that Arwen's back at the tavern again, the group head over to talk to him, but end up telling the tavern owner that his beer tastes like piss instead when Arwen doesn't have anything new to say. Having now insulted the tavern owner, the group decides that it'd be a great time to stay the night at his tavern, because they'd have obviously been murdered in their sleep if they went to their actual house. After a nice rest under the roof of the man who definitely doesn't want to poison their breakfast now, the group wake up to find someone was waiting for them to say their house got torn to pieces by Sorax overnight because apparently the council's stupid enough to not realize how obvious their assassination threats are. With that bullet now dodged, the group heads back to see how stupid the council really are, only to be met by confirmation that they are actually the stupidest motherfuckers around, when it turns out they unanimously voted to take the crown of Verizon Wireless away from the people best suited to protecting it. The council has unanimously voted that we will take the crown for ourselves for its protection. You can't. We can, though. We voted on it and everything. No, I mean, you literally can't. I will actually die after a while if you take it off, remember? Yeah, that sure sounds like a whole lot of not our problem to us. After the council then spend another 5 minutes behaving like literal children fighting over a toy in the playground, the group points out the rather obvious fact that there's at least one traitor on the council because of the attempted assassination by Sorax the other night and have their pointless non sequitur brushed off as they're subsequently then kicked onto the street. Now possessing 100% fewer crowns in their inventory, the group wonder what the hell they're going to do now before Halman Summer suddenly shows up to inform them of some cult stuff going on over in Earcorn. Yes, the town is actually called Earcorn. Once Summer leaves, the group is then approached by Eric Sunblaze, one of the only council members who didn't vote to fuck the group over, as he proceeds to apologize for how hard they got politicked and asked about how Inu's character is doing now that she's suffering through crown withdrawal. Now free from cutscenes again, the group begin getting ready to head to Earcorn before they're subsequently interrupted by their best friend Arwen coming over to speak with them. Arwen, being the real pal he is, quickly notices that Inu's character is going through crown withdrawal and begins telling the party some helpful information about shady stuff that's been going on behind the scenes with the council, as everyone's characters then start calling him a useless drunkard who has no idea what he's talking about. Why is he offering to help us exactly? As the group start getting upset at how all of their characters keep being jackasses to this poor man, Arwen then tries his best to brush off how offended he felt over how the group views him and offers to come with them to help sort out the mess they've gotten into because he's so grateful for all the help they've given him so far, which shows just how much of a better person he is than anyone in the group. And then there were 5. 6 if you count Ghost Snack. Does Ghost Snack really count, though? What are you...
No.
What, are you saying your own son doesn't count as people? Pretty much, yeah. He's kind of a useless shit, really. With Arwen now in tow, the group make their way to Earcorn. Yep, this is still what the game is going with. Only to find the place suspiciously empty, which generally means they're about to be ambushed by Sorax. The group is then ambushed by Sorax, go figure, and are left in limbo for several minutes when Elle walks away from her PC intending for Sarge to take her place using the Dark Ritual Parsec, only for him to never even think to attempt such. Everyone then stops paying much attention to the game for a while as they talk about the completely unnecessary abuse Naruto suffered in his early life. Turns out that thinking up crucial plot elements of your story as you go doesn't always work out, and about how Sasuke slowly shifts into being just the worst person. As this is going on, Arwen tries his best to be helpful in combat to make up for the last time he tagged along, which actually works out pretty well, except for when it doesn't. Once the Sorak ambush is eventually dealt with, the group all sit down for a second to catch their breath and feel it necessary to point out the fact that the Sorak ambush was in fact an ambush. Such wondrous insight these characters have in their mind palaces. Now realizing that the ambush was an ambush and that only one person knew they were going to Earcorn in the first place, the group angrily marches their way back to the hub city to gut the bastard who told them they should go to Earcorn. After making their way back, the group finds the hub city being occupied by the army for reasons they don't yet understand, and then make sure to insult Arwen again when he says he needs to go make sure his friend is alright. Seriously, why is every character in the group such assholes to this nice man? After doing a quick scan of the area, the group is devastated to hear from Inu that Maddie is nowhere to be seen. Now desperate to figure out what's going on, the group searches out for someone who could tell them what the hell happened to find a couple of Imperial spies who inform them that shit got fucked because leaving the crown in the city was obviously a bad idea. Who would have fucking guessed? After searching around a bit more, the group runs into council member Karen, who gives them the devastating news that everyone from Maddie's faction was poisoned to death while they were off dealing with that Sorak ambush in Earcorn. Now absolutely furious and in need of someone to delete from existence, the group marches off to Summer's home at Karen's suggestion to murder the fuck out of him, only to find the back room of his mansion stuffed to bursting with corpses. Now just really confused over how no one could tell that Summer wasn't a Sorak turncoat, the group rifles through his belongings and end up finding a map of literally everywhere the party has been while searching for the crown gems, plus the locations of the gems they didn't find yet, in addition to a list of every Sorak infiltrator in the city. Not really a good thing to leave lying around, to be honest. The group then begin arguing over whether they should share information about the list, since it would likely start a civil war in the hub city, only to realize that they only give a shit about 2 of the people here, one of which being dead now, and decide to run back over to show the list and map to Karen because fuck this city. Karen, of course, tries to do the usual council thing of pretending the information isn't real, only to eventually realize he was being a moron after noticing the list contained pretty much entirely people from the faction that had been poisoned to death. Now realizing that the evidently self-inflicted poisoning was actually just an attempt by the infiltrators to get into the temple the crown was being kept in, the group runs over to stop Barrack Sunblaze from unwittingly resurrecting all of the currently dead infiltrators. The ability to casually resurrect the recently dead not being just a gameplay mechanic is easy to forget and is just weird to think about. Turns out that the group was just slightly too late to reach this realization, however, as upon reaching the temple, they find the infiltrators have all been rezzed as a handful immediately spring out of their beds to attack after the church doors are kicked in. Turns out that when the now re-alived infiltrators snapped the temple doors shut to trap the group inside, they actually ended up locking Ghost Snack outside of the temple, which causes everyone to burst out laughing because he's such a liability that this was actually better than him being inside to help. 9. Once the infiltrators are all dealt with, the group ask the fatigued Eric Sunblaze where the crown is and are subsequently handed a key to enter the back room it's in, because Sunblaze is apparently such a jobber-ass loser that he can't even cast basic resurrection spells without it knocking the wind out of him for hours on end. Finding the back room empty of all potential crowns, the group quickly decide to venture down a hidden passageway in hopes of catching up to the Sorak thieves that stole it, only for the entirety of the game's story to completely fall apart in the span of the next 5 minutes. Lara Keen, who is apparently here for some reason, says that the Soraks already got away with the crown via the Hub City's underground amiibo gazebo, at which point Arwen, who suddenly just appears out of nowhere for some reason, suddenly shouts that the remaining Soraks are trying to destroy the gazebo so that the crown can't be retrieved. The group then immediately gives up their will to fight before the battle even begins because there are too many of them. There was maybe about 5 Soraks and 6 humans to fight, which I'm pretty confident isn't even the largest amount of enemies they've fought at once before. Only for the princess, who suddenly just instant transmissions into the scene out of nowhere and walks onto the bridge from the side, despite the side being a drop into an infinity pit, to enter the scene just for Arwen to suddenly begin talking to her like the two have been old friends for years. The princess then reveals that she has been a secret lizard this entire time, like we assumed she was, but just not the kind we expected her to be when she, apropos of fucking nothing, suddenly turns into a motherfucking blue dragon out of nowhere and instantaneously deletes the entirety of the enemy forces with a thought.
Yep.
Dragon Princess then gets frustratingly indignant over the fact that the group is confused as all fuck over what just happened and demands them to stop asking questions and to thank her for showing up instead. The group's characters all suddenly turn into brain-dead morons as they then begin bemoaning the fact that they have no idea where the rift could be because there's just too many gates, despite the fact that they now have an ancient dragon who could just tell them where the nearest portal to the rift is, in addition to having a literal fucking map showing where the correct warp gate is. With that bout of idiocy now settled, the group begin talking about how fucked the Sorak are going to be now that they have Dragon Princess on their side, only for Dragon Princess to say going there will kill her for reasons she doesn't have time to explain, which will become an incredibly infuriating handwave in a few moments, and that the group are now the only ones who can save Celasta because Sunblaze and nearly all of his clerics are too sleepy from using basic resurrection spells to help out. Dragon Princess then says Arwen also isn't allowed to help either because she needs his help clearing out the Soraks in the hub city, even though she could literally solo them all herself because she's a fucking dragon, and that she's known from the beginning that the crown needs the group's help to do its thing, meaning she basically sat back and let the council do its thing knowing full well that doing so was likely to end the world because politics. Dragon Princess then chastises the group for being too curious for your own good, just for attempting to ask a few follow-up questions about all the shit they just had dumped on them all at once, as the group's characters then go on to unironically praise Dragon Princess for being so powerful and wise, despite her doing fuck all to actually help. Dragon Princess then tells the group to rest for a while, just to become even more infuriatingly indignant when the group rightly points out that she herself told them there was literally no time for them to waste, and chastises them again because they really must admit to themselves that they don't know everything. Dragon Princess then reveals that she has fucking time manipulation magic, as she casts a magic field around the party that temporarily removes them from the flow of time so they have as much time as necessary to rest before heading to the rift, before she then fucks off to go do whatever bullshit she allegedly needed Arwen's help with, which means she could have just done this earlier so that she would have had time to properly explain what the fuck is going on and why she can't help us. In addition to making it so we weren't stuck here wasting time with what little bullshit she did spew from her mouth while the Sorak were busy making their way towards the rift with the crown so they could end the fucking world. With all of that sloppily written nonsense now pissing everyone off by taking up valuable space in their minds, the group loots the heroic chest that was behind Dragon Princess and then sleep for 72 hours straight so Natsu can shift his item attunements around, because why the fuck not if the game's going to suddenly tell them the time doesn't matter after telling them the time actually matters. Now full of enough sleep to last them at least 20 minutes, the group warps off to a literal hell chasm in the center of the Badlands, where they then figure out how to navigate the place. After falling into a fight with a bunch of hell spiders because the path the game told them to go on was actually a pitfall trap, Sarge begins to go completely insane as he spends the next several minutes stuck in a bout of mad laughter when his character ended up being the only one to end up lying on the ground after the cutscene ended. It okay? Daijobu? The miracle never happened. Nobody gonna happy. Once Sarge finally regains his sanity, the group quickly deal with the hell spiders in front of them and are then met with a cutscene showing a bunch of Sorak throwing an ungodly amount of dragon bones into the lava of the hell chasm. The group then sneak their way over to ambush the bone-throwing Soraks, only to instantaneously get caught with zero warning because I guess the game just really wanted this fight to happen on its own terms. Once the Sorak are dead, the group ponder what they were doing with all these bones before Natsu's character states the obvious. Been a whole lot of stating the obvious lately, I've noticed. And that the Soraks were clearly trying to destroy the dragon bones because they're somehow still dangerous to the Sorak despite being bones. It's at this point that Raptor Sarge's ancient dragon blood begins to act up as he starts to hear one of the random dragon teeth start to talk to him. The dragon tooth then tells Raptor Sarge that he needs to tap the Crown of Horizon wireless with it, which the other characters in the group all accept as being perfectly normal, even though it was Inu's character who's supposed to have all the crown-related stuff happen to her. With everyone now once again confused over the game's writing, they move on to the next room, which turns out to be an acid room. It's like a lava room, but more acidier. That had two skeletons in a trench coat lying in wait to attack them. Not long after the Wraith, who unfortunately arrived too late to help his trenchcoat-wearing friends, the group hopped their way out of the acid room into an electricity-infused room full of floating stones and the Statue of Liberty for some reason. After hopping across some of the floating stones that form the path here, the group ends up running into Natsu's big favorite enemies when they're suddenly ambushed by a squad of 4 air elementals, as Elle prays for them to please murder her useless snack son so she won't have to worry about him anymore. I cannot do shit against this fucker. Instantly explodes the fucker in question with a hurled fireball. Oh. Attack the Viper, please. Kill Ghost Snack, please. Won't somebody murder my son, please? Don't you think it's kind of fucked up you're literally begging people to murder your son? How would it be? That useless shit isn't a people. We've been over this. Sarge feels fit to remind everyone that he had no childhood, which causes Bio to grasp out in despair over his own inability to accept the depth of this ignorance of Blue's Clues. Well, I'm sorry I had no childhood. You should be. You should be. You should be. You should be. With everyone now thoroughly flabbergasted over this new demonstration of Sarge's lack of a childhood, the group hop through the portal into the next room and basically wind up in the distortion world for like 5 minutes as they run along the outer walls of a sideways mansion on their way to the next room transition. Bio does not like having nearly an entire extra hour worth of material he needs to cover. After making their way to the next zone portal, the group is literally dumped into a purple lightning zone full of floating cubes where they all immediately take damage from being dropped into onto their faces. They then spend the next few minutes traversing the cubes by pushing over a bunch of giant wooden pillars that have so little weight to them that it feels closer to knocking over inflatable lawn decorations than it does solid objects. You know the sound that plastic wiffle bats make? Imagine one of those hitting a soccer ball. It then turns out that this purple lightning cube room is actually the final room of the game, as after finishing their traversal of the inflatable pillar area, the group find the rift along with a group of Soraks who stole the crown. Some unbelievably Phantom Menace-ass sounding music then begins to play in the background as the group stares on in shock while the lead Sorak puts on the Crown of Horizon wireless to rip open the rift to let in the waiting Sorak army on the other side. Maybe this wouldn't be happening if a certain someone had just used her time dome powers straight away instead of wasting 10 minutes of everyone's time not explaining anything. No one really pays any mind to the gravity of the situation, however, as they were all too busy being transfixed over how the tip of Raptor Sarge's magic-infused sword made it look like the hand of Inu's character glowed with an awesome power during the cutscene. Everyone then begins to slowly sneak their way over to the unaware Sorak forces before Sarge suddenly interrupts by pointing out that the place is somehow filled with a bunch of bodies that haven't decomposed at all, despite presumably being here for thousands of years. If those random 20-plus-year-old fruits from Raptor Sarge's childhood home have taught us anything, it's that decomposition is more of a suggestion than anything in this Celestia universe. Now resuming stealth mode, Inu slowly finishes creeping toward the obvious Soraks as he then proceeds to scare the absolute shit out of them by hitting around 9 of them at once with a surprise blood explosion out of nowhere to start the final battle. With the final battle now underway, Natsu continues being that bug guy from Naruto, while Inu quickly notes with a great deal of annoyance that Raptor Sarge isn't close enough to force an entire pot of coffee down his throat. It's at this point that Elle notices that, for some reason, there's now a duo of dragons who suddenly just appeared out of nowhere that are here to aid the group in their time of need, despite the fact that, based off of what we were told previously, dragons being in this place like those two are should just kill them, which makes yet another of Dragon Princess's hand-wave excuses for why she couldn't help even more infuriating. Of these two random dragons who suddenly appeared out of nowhere to help us in this place that should be literally killing them simply by existing in it, the gold one of the duo actually turns out to be Adrestia, who we met forever ago, while the black dragon is some dude we either don't know or barely remember, who happens to have a combat portrait that looks like he's yelling at these Sorak to get off his damn lawn.
No, that was the dude that was at the top of the tower of like the first gem that we went after.
For the necromancy gem.
Yeah.
Yeah, barely remembered, right.
No, I knew who it was as soon as I saw the name.
I don't think I ever worked that out. Since it's been well established by this point that most of the stuff Elle can do won't do shit to Sorak because fuck you, she instead opts to use her turn to summon Grape Ape since he can at least punch things in the face in her stead. With it now finally reaching the dragon duo's turns, Black Dragon, I don't know how to spell his actual name, so this is the best you're getting, decides the smartest way to help out would be to melt most of the Sorak with his acid breath. Adrestia, meanwhile, decides to channel the spirit of a certain other emperor related to the name Adrestia by flying over to land directly in the center of Natsu's swarm of flesh-eating insects to immediately take a shit ton of unnecessary damage like a fucking moron. Huh.
Yeah.
I suppose there's not any real point in holding anything back during this fight. Correct. This is what we like to call foreshadowing. With his insect swarm now ruined by a certain scaly moron's unfathomable stupidity, Natsu recalls his pet bugs back into his body and switches over to his trusty dome of Final Fantasy spirits within. This style changing unfortunately doesn't do much to help, as Natsu as Natsu hoped, however, as the nearby Soraks of course decided to immediately use its legendary action, which neither of the group's dragon allies have for some reason, despite being fucking dragons, to move just out of range of the Chernobyl dome, because of course it did. Most of the Sorak then start punching the shit out of Adrestia, on account of the moron having jumped directly into the center of their group without any sort of plan and all that. Until Black Dragon has enough of his friend's idiocy and jumps over to shove all of the Sorak out of the way. Man, it's like they gave us these dragons just so they die. Why won't they just kill off the weaker enemies first so we'll all have less things attacking us? I don't know. Why'd they make it so the dragons they gave us use exclusively damage types that these enemies resist? Because fuck us, that's why. Inu then takes a moment to once again attempt pouring coffee down Raptor Sarge's throat, only to realize that Raptor Sarge is once again too far away because he ran off while shitting himself in fear. Surely the Cresser to blame for my demise, and not the swarm of flesh-eating insects I jumped into, or the gigantic crowd of Soraks that the insects were surrounding. The dying words of an ancient golden idiot who died like a fucking moron after accomplishing literally nothing to actually help. The group then spends the next round of turns doing nothing but missing all their attacks and defense rolls because it's only become more abundant over time how weighted the dice RNG in this game is. Can't wait for this to turn out to have not actually been the final fight and that we all just burned all our good shit for nothing. Nervous laughter as the potential reality sinks in. Oh, shit. Thanks. Now let me tell you a thing or two about this little concept we like to call foreshadowing. Everyone then begins to chant for the Sorak to kill Ghost Neck so Elle won't have to worry about her worthless son screwing her over later, only to realize far too late that Ghost Neck has spent so long getting shit on that he's now fueled entirely by spite. Sarge then comments about how he wishes that he was also fueled by spite so he could actually have done shit in this game, only for everyone else to point out that his character actually has one of the highest kill counts out of the group, despite not having any AoE attacks and also just being a terrible class in general. Sensing a great imbalance, Black Dragon quickly rips the head off the Sorak he was fighting and then flies to the opposite end of the battlefield to protect Grape Ape from the Sorak that had been attacking him. With the last Sorak now slain, the final battle finally reaches its conclusion as the game then shifts to a cutscene of the group's characters celebrating their world-saving victory. The Crown of Verizon Wireless, now fully blinged out with a full set of magic gems, then begins to magically levitate as the dragon tooth Raptor Sarge put in his pocket earlier floats over to it to summon Magister Casenax's ghost while Grape Ape breakdances in the background. Casenax then imparts upon the group some ancient sage wisdom as he speaks to them the wise words of, "It's time for round 2, motherfuckers!" which causes so much emotional damage that the strain ends up killing Black Dragon dead on the spot. With the group having used literally all their good shit during the not-so-final battle, they're now forced to hold the line in the real final battle with nothing but fumes to run on. The revelation that the game really did just pull a dick move this extreme right at the very end causes Elle to scream so loudly that her desperate rejection of the reality we've suddenly been met with could still be heard from Sarge's mic, despite Discord trying its best to save everyone's ears by auto-muting her. Now regaining their collective grip on sanity for the time being, the group bunker down and scrounge together what little resources they have left in order to hold the invading Sorax back for an incredibly nebulous amount of time so that Casenax's ghost can seal the rift for good this time. Inu then wonders why the all-powerful Magister Casenax has such weak stats before it's pointed out that realistically the only thing the Sorak would have to do to kill him would be to just bop the crown on his head a little. It's at this point that a second Sorak Super Warrior exits the rift as it then walks over to punch Grape Ape's head clean off. After hearing Elle's many prior enthusiastic chantings that someone please murder her son, the game finally decided to present her with a scenario where Ghost Neck can potentially be killed, with the tiny caveat that it, surprising no one, decided to wait until a situation where Elle losing a turn would screw everyone over instead of just herself, which forces her to move Ghost Neck as far away as possible, as usual. Several rounds and a frankly unnecessary amount of Sorak Super Warriors later, and the final battle finally decides to end by triggering a cutscene which Elle wasn't allowed to see because she got desynced at literally the last second, where the ghosts of Dragon Casenax and several other dragons who just suddenly appeared from nowhere fly through the rift to seal it, and the game ends on a cinematic showing that all of the work put in to seal the rift had ultimately been for nothing because there are already Sorak infiltrators in the palace throughout the world, in place throughout the world, as it sets up a cliffhanger for the story's continuation stroke conclusion in the DLC sequel campaign that the group may but very likely won't get to eventually.
Yep.
Ugh.
Ah.
Accurate.
Oh boy.
My God.
And yeah, Willow, fuck no, we're not. We reject the murder hobo run.
I mean,
We're not.
I thought it sounded pretty fun, but everyone else was like, no. So I acquiesced to the whims of the group.
I haven't seen much of how it plays other than knowing it's murder hobo-y.
Yeah, and as for the DOS 2 thing, yes, it was not that our characters weren't central to the plot for like the story that they were trying to write up. It was we somehow didn't get half the plot because we didn't pick the origin characters.
Right. Like we didn't pick origin characters and the game went, "Oh, I'm sorry. You don't get plot. What? Are you confused? Too bad."
You should have played the characters the way we wanted you to.
You want some plot?
All right. Let's fucking go. Oh, cutscene. Cool. I'm glad I didn't start before stream started. I didn't know this was going to happen.
Yeah, cutscene.
Yeah, we have a cutscene, then character creation, and then another cutscene.
Oh, Mind Flayer. I assume.
Yes.
Based
Yeah.
entirely on the feet.
Central to the plot. Hello, Sudi.
Why are we shouting?
Hello.
Everything looks so fleshy and. Ugh.
Caps lock is cruise control for cool. We all know this.
Fuck yeah, it is. That's why I use it all the time. Ah, yes. We're going fishing
Oh,
for
It's
brains.
time for you to get animorphs.
Yay! The Yeerk invasion has begun.
Except
Oh,
not through your ear.
yeah, except these Yerks do it wrong. That's the wrong place. You're supposed to go in through the ear canal, you stupid morons.
I mean,
I
to be
just get
fair,
shades of fucking Star Trek
they
too.
they could go through the ear according to lore. I'm pretty sure. It's just in this specific cutscene they're doing the eye because it's freaky and gross and it's a shock value.
Well, also some of the old artwork, I think, for Mind Flayers and stuff had the whole scene of the eyeball.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure the tadpoles can go through like any orifice in the head and still make it to the brain.
Enable tutorials.
Oh.
Yes, I would like tutorials, thank you. I don't know what I'm doing.
I guess I'll reset.
Why would you need to reset?
It's reset tutorial so that you get the tutorial alongside.
Oh, I see. Okay, so, what do you mean lot? What?
Oh, because Will and Karlak don't show up till later.
Then why put
What?
them on this screen at all?
I don't know.
Well, I think once you
Now
get
they're
far,
not locked?
No.
yeah, once you get far enough into the game, I think you can. No, you can't have Karlak and Will in the same opening party for story reasons. That's what it is.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, sure. That makes sense.
And
I guess.
Ella had selected Karlak, which is why it looked like they were both locked.
that makes more sense then.
Rogue, fighter, wizard, cleric.
Now, all of the origin characters do have
Warlock.
really cool stories. So if you're not picky on a race, like Inu, I know you were talking about starting off as cleric. You could start off as you could play Shadowheart and then just multi-class her.
Yeah, but the stats are also not correct.
You customize them. You do not have to go with the stats as they're laid out. You can customize them.
Yep. You can change the stuff around.
You can change the subclass. You can change the spells known. You can change the background. Like it's all customizable.
Not the race, though, huh?
Well, correct. For the
Oh.
origin characters, that is locked in place.
That's a problem.
Well, that's why I
Although
started
if
off
I
by
can-
saying if you don't care about the race, you can pick the origin character that matches your class.
But if you can change the class, too, like, at this point, then I
Yeah.
could just take the Gith and fix all of the problems, possibly.
I mean, we do get to change classes fairly early. So if you don't mind starting off
Oh,
as a
so
fighter,
I wouldn't be able to start the. All right. Well, I guess we're
Yeah,
doing. Guess we're doing custom then.
we can respec you really early on.
Yeah, but that seems like extra work that I don't feel like doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna play Karlak, but I want to be able to have speak with animals, and it doesn't look like I can change to where I can do that. So
And for what it's
What
worth,
do you mean?
with Shadowheart,
Race move speed.
would I be able to spec her as a war cleric still?
Yeah, so like you can go in and check, go to the subclass
Yeah,
area.
War cleric's just a subclass.
Oh, it's not. Okay, so I guess the changes to them only do come from using the respec that you get really early on. I don't know why they don't let you just respec here.
okay, because if I can just respec later, I'll do that then.
Yeah. But as soon as we get withers, which, you know, you get in like the first cave that you explore.
Oh, I
mean, like-
can't change her appearance though. Damn.
Yeah, no, their appearances are locked as origin characters. Like,
Okay.
even if you go to withers, you're not going to be able to change the appearance.
That's fine. I can pick my dream lover though.
Nah.
I mean, yeah, I can work with her as long as I can swap her over to a, like, make sure she is a proper war cleric.
Though I'm a little peeved I can't have a dragonborn lover.
Dark vision. Dark vision. I like the drow having better dark vision than everyone else. That's very thematic.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, but Sarge, you could be a lizard person again.
I
If you make a custom character, you could be a lizard man cleric.
I mean, since at least one person is playing an origin character, yeah, I'll fuck around with this. Why not?
Yeah, I think I'm going Gith Yankee. It's a hearkening back to an old character of mine. Gain proficiency in all skills of a chosen.
Astronologist is super good.
How do I choose?
That's locked in. That's a racial passive.
Yeah, but how do I choose what ability?
Oh, it's when you're in game. Like you'll select it and it'll last until your next long rest.
Oh shit, I can switch it.
Yes.
I thought it was just, hey, pick a thing you have.
Nope.
That's absurd.
Yep.
That's bananas. My god. Also, Mage Hand.
Yep. Yeah, you just have it. And I think they get like an upgrade to it or something at 6th level. I haven't gotten that far, but I know like you get like more racial features at like some higher levels.
Which it's not going to tell you about on the screen, naturally. Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, I know.
Body type. Oh, body type is male versus female. I understand.
For that specific race, yes. Some of the other races have a tall and a short version of the masculine or feminine build.
Oh, voices. Okay.
Where to next?
Do you
Let's
hear
hope the
the
locals are
voices?
friendly.
Hells, something just woke up down here.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things.
There's magic keeping this.
Where to next?
What was that?
Let's hope the locals are friendly. Be wary.
It's more of those wretched things.
Where to next?
Let's hope the locals are friendly. Hells. Be wary. This place is trapped.
You know, I kind of wish that
More of
on
those wretched things. There's magic keeping this check.
kind of wish that on these voice selections they would just tell you who the fucking voice actors are.
All no.
I mean, blatantly.
Cool, I'm done. Karlak, best golden retriever. Alright. Yeah, I've picked Karlak.
I mean, fair warning, we're gonna be here a while for me, probably.
Yeah, that's fair. And that's kind of what I expected.
Like, genuinely, the first half of this stream might be character creation. Just fair warning for everybody. Is that a... Oh, that's just built in, huh? That is fascinating. So on the Gith, whatever face you pick, the, like, existing scars on that face you cannot turn off. You can make there be more of them, but you can't turn off the ones that are there. That is an interesting choice. Can I just get like an extra little slash on that one and make it a cool Kenshin reference? No, of course not. Not without like taking a giant scar across my entire nose. Thank you. Wonderful. Maturity. Is that just
Not
age?
Gith
That's
have
just
much
age.
of a nose.
I mean,
I said much. Not that they don't have one. They just don't have much of one.
oh, is that? Oh, that's okay. Now I see where it's doing the thing. Vitiligo pigmentation. Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and
God.
Vitiligo.
Time to be Michael Jackson.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I did know about that slider. I don't think we're going to play with that slider. That's fine.
To be fair, it doesn't show them unless you hit the hide close checkbox. But yeah.
Body art.
Ow, ow. Artemis.
I like how, like, you can barely tell because they've already got these, like... Yeah, it seems uncalled for on the GIF who already have that. Oh, they got best game. It's giving me a heterochromia option out of the gate.
Yep.
Okay. I also like the turn on the stupid eye colors button.
Yes.
All
There's
right.
some really cool ones in there. I really like the demon eyes.
Heterochromia go. Demonic
Yes. Those are the ones I was talking about. They're really cool.
demonic purple. Hmm. No, that's just straight green.
Okay, I have command.
Flame gray is pretty cool too, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Are like all the demonic ones together?
I believe so.
Oh. Oh, that's not as pink as I was hoping pink was going to be. That's very disappointing. Oh, the drow purple is quite nice, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but heterochromia, though. It's very important to me. What the fuck? You guys? I think I found a bug.
Oh?
Observe. Green 5. Green 6. Which is for some reason purple.
Huh.
Huh.
Well, alrighty then.
I don't think that's intentional. I think that's a bug.
You must have just freshly filled. Yep. Oh, no ice.
Must I have just freshly filled?
The ice cube tray. I made some, Hawaiian punch. We have some zero sugar Hawaiian punch packet.
Yo,
But I have no ice.
That color is excellent.
I think the short answer, if somebody hadn't said it already, City, is it depends on how big they were. Because it seems the bigger you are, the less consequences you take.
Got blasted by the algorithm due to realize it. Oh, yeah, look. People make stupid decisions, but, like...
Yeah.
No, we definitely go that one. Okay, that is sufficient. Makeup.
You get some really nice underboob with Karlach's armor.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
I mean,
No argument, just amused that it's like out of nowhere. Some nice underboob from Carlisle's. I was like, okay. And oh, Wrath of the Righteous. One day I will get back to you.
I expect nothing less from Elle, to be fair.
Yep.
Yep.
Lude, 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 lude.
Yep.
Ah, yes, bald. What a healthy option. Actually, that's not a bad. That's not a bad one. Okay, that's a very strong contender. Less in love with that. Hey, is this gonna be one of those games where they're like, "Hey, put on a helmet and you never get to see the character you spent all this time building"?
If I remember right, there
Or you
is
can
a
hide
different
Probably.
helmet option.
You can
But
hide
yeah.
the helmet.
You can hide it.
But isn't this just like Alloy from fucking uh,
Horizon.
Horizon?
Zero.
Almost, I think.
I guess, yeah.
God, why must there be so many?
There's a lot.
Because despite our misgivings about Larian Studio, if nothing else they get right in this, it's you can customize. And I appreciate that. Wrath of the Righteous, why do you frustrate me so?
Can't wait to have gone through all of these styles just to like stick with like the third one I saw.
I mean,
it's what's gonna happen. I'm almost sure. Almost sure of it.
I mean, genuinely, why I personally don't like a lot of the hairstyles, it's also they would look good on other characters depending on setup. So it's like, you know, again, I can't fault them for the customization part of it at all.
I mean, you can. It's just not very, you know, cash money of you.
Fair, yeah.
Oh, look, you could be Meatball Head.
Not quite.
If only they were slightly farther to the sides, and then you could say you were a princess. Please tell me I'm not the only one that gets the reference I'm trying to make.
I
please.
get what you're referencing.
Sorry.
It was so quiet, damn it! I didn't know.
Sorry, I don't get it.
Talking about
can't
space
tell.
buns.
I can't tell if you're being facetious or not. I can't tell. Why must you have a perfect deadpan that I can't read half the time? Also, I wonder, did Willow die again?
We said we weren't playing the Dark Urge, so she left.
And she's like, well,
Yeah.
fuck this shit, I'm
She
out.
stopped being interested at the moment. It's like, we're not murder hoboing. Alright, peace.
Alright, I'm gonna head out then.
Does anyone else want proof that she was just here to watch the game turn into a train wreck? There you go.
Oh, maybe that's what I need. Do I need more highlight intensity? Is that the... Whoa,
Yeah, if you
whoa,
want to
whoa, that's
see the
not
color more, yeah.
It's not the color I was aiming for. Hold on.
Yeah, you might as well just bump the intensity to see what you're looking
Yeah,
at.
well,
and
yeah,
then
like,
it'll-
I want to see where the color I'm going for is. That's, like, close. That's
Ooh,
too
it's
dark.
almost fiery look to it.
That's what I'm
You can
going
hit-
for, yes.
All highlight colors, check mark. Check box. Then you get all the colors. Ta-da!
Oh, that's possible. Don't mind that. Like a lot of these I can kind of tell like out of the gate is gonna be too much. It's between that one and that one. That one's a bit lighter. And then just bring the intensity off a bit. Yeah, that's good. Like that. Take that. Graying. No. Thank you. Actually, hold on. Just out of curiosity. Like, if I go something extremely dumb, like, I would like to gray into, like, a dark red.
I think if memory serves, you can do that, so...
Yeah, I don't like it. Undo.
You could gray into a bright yellow to see if it gives you more of that fire effect.
That is a good point.
Tiny.
That's more sun than, like, fire.
Though at more of the midpoints, you are getting a mixture of the orange and yellow tones through as well.
I do want it to be, like, dominantly the orange, though.
Sorry, you're starting off with cleric, right?
Yeah.
Um,
And I said I already took control if you're curious.
Alright, sweet.
control.
Or command, rather, sorry.
Command. Okay, cool. I was trying to figure out spells, and I was gonna avoid overlap if possible. Do you get access to the friends cantrip, and if so, did you take it?
Let me go back to look at cantrips.
I know
And
that's one I've been considering as well.
Yeah. And if you didn't take guidance, if either of you didn't take guidance,
I haven't gotten to spells yet, so...
okay, because
I do have guidance. First
Okay, good.
off.
Because guidance
I do
needs
not
to be
have
in the
access.
party.
I do not see friends in my cantrips.
Okay.
Wait, what?
So in that case, I'll wait to see if Inu takes friends to make a decision on my third cantrip spell.
Class.
Same with charm person for first level spell.
Cantrips. Take off everything that's on here by default. Okay, I don't have access to friends immediately. I think
Yeah,
I
you'll
think
you'll pick it up from
Bard
Bard or
probably.
Wizard, but I can take it at least at the beginning to make sure that we have it whenever we're gonna need it, and then if you end up picking it up, I'll probably respec and get out of it just to have more access to other stuff.
Okay.
I'm essentially trying to go utility wizard instead of the normal nuke it from orbit wizard.
I'm gonna start getting some coffee made.
So
And as far as I know, we're not doing mods as of yet. That might be more of a personal playthrough thing.
are your domain spells always prepared, or are those just
Yes.
in your list?
Yes. No, they are always prepared, so you don't need to have them part of the spells that you have picked as well. So, like, when you prepare spells, don't bother putting those two on it.
Alright, sweet. I'm gonna go life domain.
Hell yeah.
Deity. Saloon. I don't think this is actually gonna matter. In
Oh, no.
any kind of... So who sounds cool? Saloon, Tyr, Helm, Ogma, Mistra, Timor,
I
Bahamut.
was gonna say, you could do the standard Githyanki thing and pick Vlaakith. That is the Lich Queen, right?
That is the leader of the Githyanki, yes.
Yes.
But Bahamut, though, or Myeliki,
Uh-huh.
who's apparently just a unicorn.
Mhm.
Timora is the fortune. Considering what I'm trying, Tiamat. Oh my god!
Yeah.
All hail Tiamat!
Oh god.
Is there?
You
a-
and I would be at odds because I took Bahamut.
Did you?
Yes.
Kalem.
That leaves...
Kalemvor.
That leaves me with questions of what do you do if your party has conflicting deities?
I don't know.
Tempus. Fear. Agma.
Here we go. Coffee is brewing.
Honestly, with what I'm doing here, I think... Oh, hey, Moradin. I think I go Timora.
Okay.
What is
Background.
Timora the god of?
It's like luck and fortune and skill and daring and shit.
Ah.
Which just seems to fit with where I'm going, like, ultimately. Alright, let's see. Backgrounds. Acolyte, Insight and Religion. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to get those anyway. Charlatan. Insight and Persuasion, you say, huh? I mean, I'm going to be the face, so...
Yeah.
Those seem pretty fucking important, don't they?
Duh.
Yeah.
I'm the face it up.
Alright, yeah, Guild Artisan. Take it. Abilities. Time to fix everything.
You can hit the clear button. You don't have to manually.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wisdom, I don't think you're getting tagged. +2 is charisma, +1 I think is intelligence. Strength is a dump stat.
Pretty much I have 16 strength, 16 whiz, 13 con, everything else is 10s. So at least I'm not taking a detriment on anything necessarily.
Hold on, is that just because I don't have points for it, or will it literally not let me go above?
Um,
Okay. It literally
I've-
will not let me go above 16 during character creation. Gotcha.
I have a minus in 3 of my stats because I don't give a shit about them.
Wait, I can go to 17 in charisma, though. That's weird.
Because you have a +2 on it.
They do have a +2, yeah.
10, 10, 16, 14, 16. That seems good to me. Or 8. Strength dump stat. Nobody cares about strength. Get out of here, strength.
Sarge, if you plan on doing any concentration spells, I would recommend getting your constitution to at least a 14.
Probably pull one out of strength without that being an issue. Hold on.
And I would probably take it out of charisma or intelligence. Your character probably won't need it.
Yeah, like, bro, you don't need charisma at all.
Yeah.
I am the charisma monkey here. You do not need
Yep.
to worry about charisma.
My strength is at 8 and my wisdom and charisma are at 9. Like, you got points to spare for stats that you don't care about.
And you do not care about charisma. Like, you can have an 8 or a 10 and it's not a problem. Skill proficiency.
There we go. 16, 10, 14, 9, 16, 9.
Religion I'll keep. Not medicine, though.
Let's say if you wanted to
History.
do something different, my character's gonna be maxing out intelligence, and I have Arcana, History, Investigation, Religion, and Perception from a racial, but my wisdom's super low, so that doesn't matter as much.
Athletics, history, medicine, and intimidation.
I mean, my only choices are history, religion, and medicine anyway, and I feel like history and religion are probably going to be more useful than medicine on the whole. So,
That's preparation H.
Dialogue from Mistra, Vlaka.
It's medicine that goes on the whole.
spells. Shield of Faith. Protection from Sanctuary. You or an ally cannot be targeted until you attack or harm a...
Sanctuary is such an amazing spell if you're putting on someone that isn't going to be doing anything offensive.
So me. Like, if I could literally just put that on myself and then just sit here healing people, which is hilarious.
Yes. And it also means that, like, unless you're caught in an AoE, like, if you have Bless out, you don't have to worry about losing concentration on it because they're not going to be able to hit you.
Alright, we definitely take Sanctuary. That's not a question. Command seems fun.
Command is amazing. And it's especially useful in the first area, so having two of you having access to it is going to help our chances of getting the sword I talked about.
Oh, not so. I could take inflict wounds, your favorite spell.
Granted, it does actually have its uses in the tutorial. If you get the sword early, you can use Cure Wounds to try and knock down the demon that much faster.
I could
But
also take guiding bolt. But ooh, create or destroy water. That's always fun. No, I think I'll take healing word though.
it is a Larian Studios game. It does care about using the environment to your advantage.
Yeah, sort of figured.
Yep.
All right, I've made all of the customizations. What? What?
So you think?
Yep. Proceed.
Sorry, what?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh,
Don't worry
I
about it.
thought
You'll
you
see.
were reacting to something in chat.
No.
Proceed. Give a name. Is there any question what I call this thing? Obviously.
No.
What? The fuck does this mean?
You'll find out. It's story relevant.
It's your lover. Just think of it like that.
So who do you want to romance?
Oh god. Alright, we're gonna be here another 8 years.
That's what I was talking about. Alright, I get to create my lover.
Okay, cool. It's not a drow. Not a tiefling. Maybe half elf. Like, does this actually have any bearing on like anything?
It's really just focusing on appearance.
Remarkable.
Good luck.
Follow your instincts.
Remarkable.
Wow, only 2 voice options here, huh? Do you want female or male? Choose. God, she accidentally clicking on the wrong things.
Oh, hi, Sam. What are you doing? You're being crazy.
So
Okay.
they make you do this for single player with like no reason to understand what the fuck is happening?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Uh-huh.
jarring.
A little bit.
It'll make sense eventually.
Oh, I'm sure it will. I just, you know, it's kind of fucking weird at this point. You know what? Maybe I just hit randomize a bunch and see what happens.
That's honestly
do
That's
that.
what I did.
that's what I've done for mine every single time.
Like, I'm just gonna randomize until I find something that I kind of think is cool.
And if you accidentally hit the randomize button one too many times,
I
like,
see.
then you-
Yeah, I see it. Thank
Yeah.
you. Though I did see the button.
I didn't know about I don't I remember being fine with it, but that's just me. So I didn't even know they might have had to rework it a couple times.
Yeah, I was not aware of that, if that's the case.
It makes me kind of sad then if it's not like what I remember.
You want all the thirsty hoes.
I want my Dream Guardian to be thirsty for me.
Yep, still nothing from Willow, so that tells me, yeah, she was hoping to watch an absolute train wreck of a run with the Dark Urge.
Literally, we said we're not doing Dark Urge, and she pieced out.
It's like, well, fine, fuck you guys. And here I was hoping it'd be interesting.
Oh,
Wow.
I like that one.
What, this one?
The back, it was back further. I like that one. The
You're-
elfie,
Yeah,
pinky.
you're on a delay. Yeah, that one.
Oh my god, why does it keep doing that?
Because it's YouTube. Remember, YouTube doesn't like to remain current. YouTube doesn't like anyone.
Well, it's not about what I like anyway. It's your guardian.
See,
I don't know precisely what I'm looking for, but I'm sure I'm going to know it when I see it.
I would laugh my ass off if it just presented an exact clone of your character. It's like,
I
you want to
mean,
engage in self-cest.
it's theoretically possible.
Yeah.
Like, I could go out of my way to force that if I really wanted to, but...
I wonder how many people have actually made a self-cest effectively character for their guardian.
Hold on.
What?
That mustache.
Oh my god.
Do you want a mustache ride, little girl?
Do you want to build a snowman?
I mean, if this was a murder hobo run, it'd be more like, do you want to kill a village? Doesn't have to be a village.
You know what? That one's actually kind of fine.
I kind of like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good for that. Do I have to name this one too?
No.
No.
Cool.
Vengeful.
Waiting for other players.
Yeah, I went back to go edit a spell because I realized that my multi-class I'm going to pick up is going to make mage armor irrelevant. So I went back and removed it from my list.
Wah!
I'm gonna pick up a couple levels of sorcerer, and going draconic sorcerer makes it so I don't have to worry about mage armor.
Here we go.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. You now have a tadpole in your brain. The only good illithid is a dead illithid.
Yay!
Cthulhu is displeased with
Wow,
you
welcome to Forensic. That's just Florence! I've played Assassin's Creed 2! That's literally just Florence!
It's Baldur's Gate.
It's very clearly Florence.
Probably the inspiration.
No, they sure do not fuck around. Watch this.
This cutscene is so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're getting Thanos snapped.
Yeah, and did you hear the Wilhelm scream?
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought I recognized that.
Yeah, Bio heard it.
I forgot, were red dragons chaotic evil or lawful? I don't remember.
They're lawful evil.
That dragon got bitch slapped.
Yup. so fleshy. Ugh.
Twang.
Their technology is like the Yuuzhan Vong from the Star Wars Legends stuff.
I know nothing of that.
It's all bioorganic technology.
So what you're telling me is, get me the flamethrower means heavy
Oh, yeah.
anti-ship work.
Oh yeah. Brother, give me the flamer. The heavy flamer.
Again, I'd be super interested in Warhammer 40k if it wasn't so fucking expensive.
Go, Lizelle, you can do it.
So cool.
Mm-hmm.
Smells like roasted fish.
Calamari.
Yeah, I'd actually be afraid of more than food poisoning in this case.
Calamari damashi.
Say hello to Avernus.
Yay, we're in hell.
Quite literally, go to hell. Go to hell and die. For what it's worth, that expression is accurate when you see that much shit flying straight at your face.
Mm-hmm. It's just a bunch of hell pigeons coming at you. Nothing to worry about.
Oh, joy,
Unfortunately,
Cthulhu hell.
I like the cut from that to DOS 2 loading screen.
Well, I haven't heard of Lotus Infinitum issues, at least with this one.
I mean, we hadn't heard of those in Celasta before we started playing either.
Yeah, but
That's
we also
true.
hadn't heard of Celasta, so.
Yeah. Oh, dead.
we want, what, private dialogue off?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, at least my character's not T-posing in the pod. That's good.
I'm
Yep.
not in a pod. I
I
don't know
was,
where I am.
I was in a pod.
Are you just in the... Oh, you're...
Finally free.
Oh, hello,
I
Carla.
must find my kin.
Yay, Karlak!
Must have got knocked out of my
I
pod.
am free. Dead. Never to be captured again. Gate
Oh,
prison.
I already got thieves' tools.
Gate prison.
Oh no.
Fuck. Gate prison.
That squid really scrambled my brain.
Gate prison.
At least there are no devils on my tail.
Gate prison.
I already come pre-equipped
engine's
with
burning
a
hot.
set of
Gate
shields.
prison. Gate prison. Gate.
Oh my god.
Gate prison. Gate.
Gate.
Need to find a way forward.
Oh, cool. That option did work. I had an option set up that automatically drags me into conversations if they aren't private. For you, on the left side where the party portrait is, if you see an ear symbol next to a character's portrait, you can click on that to join the convo that they're in.
Oh, that's useful.
Why are we in a convo? I thought I was supposed to be leading all of those.
It's not actually a convo. She was inspecting the pool that the tadpoles were in.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
The Yerk pool.
Yeah, so it's a scene instead of like a actual conversation.
Yeah. Or I'm looking at the pool in the center.
Back it into space.
Ow.
Ow. Was that strictly necessary?
Apparently, yes.
Don't worry,
Yes.
we can heal with the magical healing device that's
Right here.
I've seen
Yeah,
enough
there we
things, I
go.
don't know where this is going.
Alt like pain.
What? Okay.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Why am I in punchy mode? How do I get out of punchy mode? Like, I seem to be in some kind of weird...
Right click. You're
Oh.
trying to jump right now.
I was not trying to
I'm
jump.
the only one playing an origin character. Oh.
I mean,
Okay.
I thought about playing Gale, but I really wanted to have the aesthetic of my Drow that I never actually got around to playing in a different campaign.
I thought about Shadowheart, but it's like, do I really want to be the
Not everyone
really?
Shadowheart's great.
Well, you didn't play an origin character, and then you also didn't play the Lizard Man.
Oh shush.
That was the entire point, was to go play the Lizard Man.
Yeah, what?
Karlach's great though. I'm glad to have her in the party.
So where does this go?
Where are you even going?
I don't know. I found a path.
He's inspecting. There is a chest at the end of it, but I already looted it.
Of course you did.
I mean, loot goblin. What do you expect?
You're right.
Yeah. You don't have to-
Loot Goblin with pre-existing knowledge of the game,
Yes.
abusing said knowledge of the game to grab all the chests
I mean, it's not abusing.
before I even know they exist.
It's not abusing. It's speeding it up.
Potato, potato.
All right, through the sphincter.
Let's see.
I just realized we are playing a party of all females, aren't we?
Yes.
Stop closing the sphincter.
Better pucker up, Buttercup. It's alt that'll highlight things. Okay.
Let's go rescue our little friend. Get on the mini elevator. There, going up.
Alright, see you later, guys.
Weren't all on here.
Did you
It can go back down.
You literally just said, "Oh, we're all on here," and then. it's
No,
like,
I did not say we're all on here. I got the person who wants to do conversations on the elevator and brought it up.
No, you
No,
didn't.
you
I'm
didn't.
still
Oh,
down
you did
here.
it?
Oh.
Incorrect, sir.
Yes, I was incorrect.
Why?
Why what?
Did you break that?
It had a health bar. Neural apparatus. Cannot use
Yeah,
this
that-
right now.
Yeah, it brings the elevator down.
No, I didn't want to click it, damn it. I was trying to ping it, you shit.
Hold Alt and right click when you want to pick something.
There we go. Good grief.
Am I just dancing?
Yeah, she does that when she's idle.
That is actually kind of cool.
It's become a meme on the internet to have like an important scene going on and just see Karlach dancing in the
Dancing?
background.
Are you gonna
Yep.
get on here or
Well,
not?
if you're not getting on, I'm doing the scene.
You have to move farther over, Anu, to be on the... Okay.
I'm not waiting.
Alright, well. I mean, look, you guys have all played this before. I haven't. Could you maybe, I don't know, fucking let me explore? God, this is why I wanted
I thought
everybody.
you were done exploring, then you're just standing there.
Yeah, you were just
I
standing
was
next
trying
to
to figure out how to rotate the damn camera.
Q and E for rotate, or you can hold down the middle mouse button to pan as well.
Like, I guess there's not any
Please.
point in me going up there now.
Before they return! They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You know no creature like this. One that is more brain than person.
The enemy. So many enemies.
Well, thankfully you can still listen in from a distance.
Remove us from this body, from this case. Free us, please.
I want to make it guidance though, because you're not close enough. That should be fine. Yep.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Did you really get like the extreme ends of 1 and 20?
He
Sure
sure
did.
did.
He did.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
No. I want you to grow up to be big and strong.
To eat more brains.
Free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed. Us. We are us.
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
Okay, us.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
Blech.
Yeah, we got a little baby.
Alright.
Oh, you were up there. I didn't see you were up there.
Karlak? What? Okay.
Okay.
I guess
So-
my new plan at this point is to just chill and let you guys tell me exactly where to go.
Well, I was gonna say you should definitely be the one that leads us out that exit over there, because
Okay.
that's the next bit of dialogue.
Yeah, I think my plan at this point is to not do anything autonomous and just let you guys tell me what to do, because otherwise you're going to get annoyed at me for taking too long.
There's not a lot in this
Well,
story.
yeah, but I don't know that because I haven't played this before.
Yeah.
I have to listen in to see this. Okay.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the Gith's eyes.
But I'm a Gith.
Yes.
My head. What is this?
Stealing your brain.
Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, your name is on screen, but entertain me.
Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
That's an odd name.
Okay, your only chance. of
Yeah, I
survival.
wish I had the option to say, hi, your only chance of survival.
Have you forgotten yourself? Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna choose not to be, like, concerned about that.
We can do nothing until we escape.
That doesn't answer
That
where
must
we
be
are,
our
bitch.
priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find
Yeah, it's my pet attack dog. Put you to sleep, Mo. Put you to sleep, Mo. Put you to sleep, Mo. Put you to sleep.
And then that are both level 1s.
They sleeping now.
So is there like a...
Whoa.
Okay.
What?
I'm not sure what's is there a, like a turn track? Like, are we going in turn
So-
order? Like, what is happening?
We all have the same initiative in this combat, and when you share initiative with your team members, you can take your turns at the same time.
Okay.
I'll go-
Memory serves is
Yeah.
indicated by the intertwining of the portraits at the top.
Yes.
Thank you for that, because I had no idea what was happening. Okay, I think I'm done.
Okay. So I also have no idea how to find any like what.
So the bar is split up into actions and like your
Movement?
different actions that you can take, including bonus actions and whatnot. Including like if you wanted to dash as an action, that'll be in that first little box over there. But like a lot of like your martial attacks are going to be in the first box. You can also click the plus arrows that are on the right hand side of the third box to increase like the box size to be able to see more at once, especially once you start getting more things to fill out that area.
I don't have an alchemy pouch.
I feel like I should have more cantrips available. Where are all my cantrips? Why is the only one showing up Mage Hand?
Oh, you're on Lizelle right now. You're not on your character.
Oh.
Because you had the conversation with her, you're controlling
Oh.
her for the tutorial.
Yeah, in the last
Oh.
campaign, your portrait is smashed up against hers.
Okay. I was like, something feels very incorrect here. Okay. So
I haven't
move.
played.
So move is
Or-
separate from actions, right?
Yes.
Yes, move is separate from actions.
So
You get
that-
an action and a bonus action.
So you see where it says end turn in the bottom right?
I do.
That circle that goes around it is like your meter of movement, so it'll deplete as you move.
Gotcha.
Yeah, she has a bow on her, so you can use a bow if you want to.
Second. Oh, she does. Okay. I
Ooh.
see where that is now.
Dual wielding.
So I'm
what else?
assuming that these things that say like that have the little like rotatey symbol short rest, those are once per short rest.
Yes. However, we're gonna get those back whenever we head up one of the healing stations, which there's one in like every room, so they make the tutorial
Okay.
nice and easy.
There's one in this room.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yes, my child. What do you mean dazed? It's not dead. Why is it not dead? It only had 1 health. Does that not do damage? How did it not take damage? I'm confused. It only had 1 health left, and I hit it with the pommel strike, which
Pommel strike specifically in its text says make a non-lethal attack.
oh, well that's dumb.
Does it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean he's right. It does say that. Am I? does
No, I
clicking
don't-
on the weapons next to the portrait do anything?
No, you want to click the button underneath it that says the use range weapon set, use melee weapon set. Or I think you can just push F to swap between them.
Yeah, they both have F when I hover over it.
Yeah.
And I haven't really investigated much outside
Yeah,
of playing long enough to get a
when-
sense of.
When you hit end turn, it's only going to be for the character you're currently on. So, like,
Okay.
because you're controlling 2, you can hit end turn on Lysel, but it won't end turn for your main character.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just kind of exploring what's in this menu at the moment, so bear with me a sec here.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't even really explored the menu much.
If anyone multi-classes into Rogue, it's important to know that you'll have, once you get access at level 2 to hide, dash, and disengage as bonus actions, it'll show up twice in your bar, once in the action area and once in the bonus action area. So if you're only looking to spend a bonus action on it, it's important to make sure you select the one that is specifically a bonus action.
Oh, hey, there's literally just a button for, like, hey, we're
Yes.
doing non-lethal now.
Yep, and I believe it turns it on for the whole team.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
I mean, it can be toggled on and off freely.
Yeah,
so,
I just think it's interesting that that's a thing that exists at all.
yeah.
Can't even catch my breath.
Okay. Let's see. Jump, throw a character
feels
or
better.
item.
Yes. Oh, so yes.
I can
potions
toss the
are-
dwarf.
Yes, but also potions are incredibly good in this game because if you group up characters together and you throw a potion onto the ground in between them, it'll hit all of them and give all of them the full effect.
That's extremely dumb. I mean, cool, but very dumb.
Throw, as far as I'm aware, is always an action, so it uses up your action for your turn when you're in combat, but like you can get potions of speed really easily in this game. Like you can find them everywhere, and so you can give people haste for a couple of turns by splashing a potion onto multiple of them at the same time.
Improvised melee weapon help. Oh yeah, that's why. Okay.
Surfaces are also important. Like if your character's standing near a fire, you can dip their weapon into the
yeah.
fire and give them extra fire damage for a couple turns.
Sanction.
Stuff like that.
So are we getting all of our spell slots back every room as well?
Yes.
Is that
Yes.
what I'm to understand here?
Yep, you do not need
Yeah.
to worry about spending your spell slots.
Oh, that's right. You can actually set up reactions to trigger automatically or ask. Okay. I went exploring in one of the menus, like, okay, you can do that too.
Yes. And one of the nice things for us, who are not going to be the face for the party.
So does anybody like if I click outside of my movement range, is it just going to move me up to my movement range in that direction?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Slow down.
Because like I was kind of a faff getting Lazelle's like movement to exactly the edge of her range when I was trying to play with that. Like, is that
But so for myself, Sarge, and L, and possibly Inu, in case we accidentally trigger a conversation at some point, it's guaranteed to happen. In the settings menu under the gameplay tab near the bottom, there's a option called eavesdrop that'll have you automatically listen in on another player's dialogue scene. I enabled it, and it's been pulling me into all the conversations so far, so it's something worth considering.
Oh, thank you.
so sorry, where
Wait,
where is it now?
If you hit escape and go into options, the gameplay tab, which is the one that you start on, scroll all the way to the bottom, and it's the second from the bottom option called eavesdrop.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, that's useful.
That'll be useful.
Oh, now you want to give me a general combat tutorial. Thank you. Thank you. I could have used that at the start of combat game.
Whoops.
It was supposed to. I'm surprised it didn't.
Ah, Larian. Larian, my dudes. I don't.
It just did that to you because I got the pop up
Actually,
right
I
at the
didn't.
start.
I didn't get it until I hit escape and then came back out.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm glad it wasn't just me.
And
yeah,
then
it is not just you. That
produce
was fucking
produce
weird.
flame in this game, so it costs an action to produce it, but it's a bonus action to throw it on the turn that you produce it.
Okay.
Turns after that, it costs an action to throw it if you've produced it on the previous round.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I'm like, that seems like what I would want to do, but then throw is an action, so like I don't have 2 actions. I was trying to figure that out.
Yeah. So.
Yeet! Oh, it's not slep anymore.
Oh man, no slap.
Wait, I thought that took a bonus action. Why do I still have a bonus action? That didn't take a bonus action.
It should have. Oh,
No.
maybe it's a free throw on the first turn?
Yeah, I think it was a free action because I still have access to my bonus action.
Oh, weird. Okay, yeah, I thought it cost a bonus action.
Well, I'll just sanctuary up our support wizard.
Get him, brain buddy.
Oh.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now,
Okay, you're
to
gonna
the
get
helm.
that.
Oh, now the thing pops up about companions. Okay.
Yeah, it just popped up for me too. Being a little weird.
Should we be
Nothing on that
picking
one.
up like the crossbows and shit?
Might as well. At the very least, we can always sell it when we get to town if none of us are going to use it.
You can
Oh, yeah,
equip
before-
items.
I need to remember to cast this.
Yeah, I
Part of the
probably
reason why I
need
wanted
to
to play
remember
it.
to do some stuff. Like, oh, not Blade Ward. I don't think I need Blade Ward up.
So
constantly.
long strider in this game can be is a ritual cast, and so I can just cast it outside of combat for free, and it doesn't require concentration. So I'm legitimately just increasing all of our movement speed by 3 meters per turn. One of the main reasons why I wanted to play a wizard is just upping movement speed for everyone.
Healing
I still need to go get Sarge's character.
Oh yeah, I should do something with my astral knowledge before I forget again.
Alright, long strider, long strider, long strider. Yep, we all got long strider.
Ah. Oh, that imp is still alive, just knocked out. I was like, why do I still see a red dot?
Not for long!
Did you attack the imp or your brain?
Accidentally swung at the brain, but I didn't hit it. And even if I had, I could have just restored its health. Whoops.
Bravo.
Brain abuse.
It was combat
Mental
training.
abuse.
It was combat training.
Mental abuse.
You can't prove otherwise.
Okay.
Psychological torment.
Give me a sec. I want to actually check my inventory here.
Yeah.
I don't know what I have, so I should probably know that. Is there anything I need to know about, like, the backpack? Do the camp supplies, do I need to do anything with that? Or alchemy pouch? Or are they just kind of there?
So they'll autofill when you pick up the relevant ingredients. Same with the keychain, it'll just automatically store all of the keys inside of it.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like Fallout 4 in that the keychain is just an infinite loop of metal to hold all of the keys you find.
Yeah.
Much like the alchemy pouch.
Okay.
All that.
Okay.
Yeah, camp supply will store anything that can be consumed as a camp supply, so it's typically going to be like food and drinks will be stored in that.
Gotcha,
And for what it's worth, I only got a little bit past this point, mostly enough to figure out if I liked playing a class or not, which is why I knew to aim more toward what I have been. I did not explore deeply, that's why I've just been keeping my trap shut, because invariably, if you find something, I probably didn't know about it.
Alright, so I assume we're still heading the direction that you're chilling in, then, not to...
Yeah.
Yep. We're going to climb up the 2 different sets of arterial mesh.
Well,
Ooh, gold. Wait, is a gold actually a gold, or is a gold like a copper?
It's a gold piece. They didn't do anything with platinum, copper, or silver pieces.
Okay, so it's a copper then, basically. Oh god.
But like the pricing does seem to be set up to be based off of like gold piece prices of 5e and whatnot. So
there we go.
oh, it's 1 by 1 for
Yes.
real.
yeah,
Thus would it appear.
Oh, so well that
Through
you
the
have,
shrink
we
the-
don't have.
I hold on. Is there a way to rebind my my
there's keybinds option in the options menu.
well, to rebind what does my camera?
Yeah,
Yes, go to keybinds.
it's one of the first options. It's, like 6
It's
down.
camera rotate.
Because it is driving
Where
me
it's
absolutely
middle mouse
mental
button.
that it's not on right mouse button.
Yeah, it's camera rotate. You scroll past
back
it. It's
up.
up at the
Yeah,
top.
I was just trying to see what else is on right mouse button that I would be like overwriting.
Concerned about.
Context menu.
Cancel action.
And skip.
Yeah. It does also just have camera rotate on middle mouse button as an option, so you can
Yes,
hold it down.
I don't like it being on middle mouse button. That's the thing. I
Yeah,
want
I
it to be
didn't like it
somewhere.
either.
I want it to be somewhere else.
Yeah, I just use Q and E, so I haven't had to mess with middle mouse button at all.
Camera rotate on right mouse button. Thank you.
Right click.
Input right
and
mouse
it'll-
button is currently assigned to skip. Cancel action. Yes, I would like to remove the previous key bindings. Where was context menu? Because that should probably be on something. What is context menu actually used for?
I have no idea.
I think that's when you right click on a portrait to be able to examine stuff and whatnot, or right click on items to be able to examine them.
So like when you're in like the menus?
Oh.
No,
I'm
no,
looking
like
at the portraits on
well.
the left-hand side, and I see options for like talking or pickpocketing or
Yeah.
attacking.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
I see that, but I don't have the context menu bound anymore. But I'm still getting those menus.
I'll put that context menu on middle mouse button. Wait, you don't have it bound and it still works?
Yeah.
Hold on, I have to test this.
I don't know what the context menu is.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. I wonder. I'm gonna check the inventory. No, it works in the inventory too. That's weird.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna try binding it and see if it suddenly doesn't work, or if it's just like, or if the thing that I bind it to does the exact same thing. Because, like, if it's doing something different, I would like to know that. Okay, so having rebounded to the middle mouse button does not do what the mouse button does on portraits. So I don't know what the context menu is.
Try both right mouse clicking on the brain and middle clicking on it to see if different things pop up. Because if I right click on it, it gives me options to like talk, pickpocket, attack, throw, and examine.
You can also open the
okay.
context menu on the Sphincter too. So it begs the
Yes,
question.
so that I don't have that on the right mouse button for the brain, but I
Okay, so
do
that's
have
the
it if I
context.
middle click. Okay.
Okay, that's the context menu then. Okay.
So it
Okay.
must be that menu and portrait related. They must have that hard coded.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Like, I do want that bound, but I'm fine with that being on middle mouse button. That's gonna be much more manageable than having fucking camera rotate on middle mouse. That was driving me
Yeah.
absolutely insane.
Did you rebind any of the other things?
I did not rebind anything else. Is there something else I should rebind before I? Like...
I don't remember what got unbound. So
I think
Well,
I
I know. Oh,
cancel.
cancel action.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
cancel
that
is one that.
that was already bound to escape, which is just as
okay.
that's just as convenient for me
Oh,
to
because
use.
it had the dual hotkey set up.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah. So
Okay.
I'm fine with that. Like, it's still bound to something. I would have been concerned if it wasn't, but it's
Okay.
what it
Yeah,
is. So.
as long as you have cancel bound, because that was like the other super important one. So
Yes, yeah. And like, I did find that was on right click earlier, but like, I didn't try escape and
Yeah.
escape does make a lot of sense for it, so
Yeah.
that's fine, actually. Okay.
All right. So there's nothing in the immediate area unless you like push one of the buttons.
Well, there's some backpacks over there.
Yes. But I meant like dialogue-wise. It's not until you go over to this pod over here where you talk to Shadowheart because she's trapped in there.
Gotcha. So should we push the buttons?
One initiates a fight, one just automatically kills them, which is the one on the right, and I forget what the third one does.
Well, also you can read the sigils where if you pass...
If you
your
pass the
Arcana,
check, yes. Which
you can learn what the buttons do natively.
like
The panels above the
Fail.
buttons.
failed, and I know the right one is the kill one. But so it'll activate the
Okay,
the
that's it.
cultists.
Middle one is aggression.
So yeah, that's the fight one.
Left one is unleash. And the right one, I don't know.
The right one just kills them.
Can't make it out.
So just kill them? Is that what we want?
Yeah, I usually just end up killing them. I don't think there's any difference in experience for whether you actually fight them or just kill them on the slab, so...
Oh, death for them.
They were also cultists, so no one cares.
Yeah, and now we can loot the bodies. We can go get the backpack over by Shadowheart and do that conversation.
Oh, you can't investigate the other pod. Can't even see in the other pod unless you clip the camera in. Hold on, can I clip the camera into hers? Oh, you actually can clip the camera inside of it. Huh.
Interesting.
You! Get me out of this damn thing! Don't waste time on Istik. We must go.
I thought her name was Shadowheart. Why are we calling her Istik now?
I kind of wish
It's
this
a
had
racial
glossary.
word.
A glossary would be helpful with Lae'zel there.
Well, I don't care what you say, Lae'zel. I want to let this person out.
Yes.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
Well, never
This
mind.
ship is crashing. Do you intend
We'll
to
find a
die
way
for
out for it.
stranger?
I want to rip the door off.
Well, we're going to find a way to get this open.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry, please.
Okay.
Contraption.
Yeah, don't bother fucking with the contraption right now. We'll find the thing that lets us activate it through that sphincter up there. So
What's this tank? Should I punch this?
I think it just puts like purple liquid on the ground that might do like some damage to us or something.
Oh. Well, I'm curious. It did not do some damage to me.
This mysterious liquid.
There's also a chest over here that we'll be able to open once we go through that sphincter, because we'll get the key for it up there, and we'll also get the thing for the console to be able to unlock Shadowheart up there.
Right. The console doesn't do anything at the moment, you said, right?
Correct.
Always room for more.
Like I said, that's locked, and we'll find the key up there.
Yeah, but there's some others. Is there any point to like breaking these brain jars? They have health, and I feel compelled to break them, but
I don't think so.
There's no reason.
I've done it before. To be quite frank, the ship is gonna crash after we get done with the tutorial.
yeah.
So
What about this other door on the right? Does that go anywhere?
that's
Or
where
to
we
the
go
south,
next.
rather. Sorry.
Yeah, it's where we go next.
Gotcha.
How many are there?
Lots. Oh wow, the glass actually has
Let's
distortion
see what this
effects.
does.
Yep. You can try and talk to the person inside of it.
I did click on it.
Dazed
There it
woman
goes.
is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Well, that's not very nice of her. Notice me, senpai!
Notice me, senpai. Notice
Fucking
me.
cut you.
So we got that.
brain.
We got that.
Button.
Got that.
I imagine I'm meant to press the button.
Yeah, you can read the sigil above it first too.
Oh, neato.
See if it.
Could mean
Nope,
anything.
arcane failed.
Got it.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yes. That sounds good, right?
Yep. Clicky. Place your hand on the
As you
yes.
place your hand on the pod, you hear something.
Uh-huh.
A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Nothing but good stuff here.
Ooh.
Oh god.
That didn't happen the last time I was through here, so I'm wondering if that got patched to Ugh.
Look, now they're perfect.
Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Cool. Now we can go back to the other room.
This cannot.
What
Must not be
we literally had to do that?
No, we didn't have to. I was
Oh.
just letting
Yeah.
you do it if you wanted to.
Why did we have to go in there then?
Because we had to get some stuff. I got the key to open up the chest back here that gets us some more money. And then we got the thing that lets us do the thing with that console.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's a
The
cube or
console
something?
appears dormant.
Okay, cool. We got a rune. Stick the rune in the rune
The
hole.
console hums to life.
God, that sounds like such
What
a
is its
euphemism.
purpose? Will it free the captain?
What is your
That
purpose?
other unfortunate.
Yes. Take a closer
Yeah.
look. Give me a
Alright,
stat roll.
So click on the add bonus at the bottom, and you'll be able to add, at the very least, guidance to this check.
Cool. Hold on. It's tutorializing me on skill checks.
Ah, okay.
Oh, cool. I can actually choose to manually add my own guidance to that if I so choose.
Yeah.
All right. Alright,
Yeah,
sweet.
so-
And clicky rolly.
Yeah, dirty 20.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
Yes.
Well, hopefully I don't turn you into a mind flayer.
Squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Respect my authority.
Yes. Follow your illicit guide.
It makes the DC a 2. I don't know if there's any downsides for it, because I haven't even finished Act 1 for this game, but I know that you can use your tadpole powers to do stuff.
By the power of tadpole, I can tell you.
God,
Yes.
you gotta love those dirty 18s.
Feel the
I became a
biomechanical
I became a
brain
tadpole last night in Fallout
process your
76,
command.
and now we have tadpoles in here.
To it. A shiver runs across
Took
your
me a
mind.
second.
You feel sated.
Yeah, we
I did
rescued
not
her.
get to farm Fallout today, damn it.
Oh.
Gouda, why?
She fell down.
Because Gouda Gouda.
Yeah.
Thought I was done for.
So we can either start the conversation with her, with Inu, which will either put her under Inu's control as well, or she might give us a "your party's too big" dialogue and not do anything with us, or we could just have someone else do it. But
I can talk to her.
yeah, because that might still give us access to her for the fight over at the helm.
Well, is there a way to transfer? Like, it said on companions, like if one of you clicks on Lazelle, do you get her? Like, can you take her?
No.
I don't think so. No.
Oh,
I think-
oh!
You
Oh,
might be
aha,
able to, you might
aha!
be able to relink her to one of us.
Hold on, trying to see.
I think Lumi and I were experimenting with this when we were futzing around with it and could not successfully get NPCs to detach and reattach. As a general question, there's got to be a consistent way of moving control of NPCs.
Well, we can start off by hitting G to ungroup the party. We're already ungrouped except for Lizelle, because Lizelle is linked, but maybe ungrouping might allow you to attach her to someone else, but I'm not sure. That might be hard-coded in for the tutorial area.
So if I ungroup her, can somebody else group her?
Well, at the very least, it's not letting me do anything. Like, I can't, like, attach
Yeah,
her
I
to me
can't.
as far as I can tell.
Like on right click, does it have like a group option?
No.
No.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, there's no checks for this for this dialogue, so.
Alright. Well, go for it. So,
Yeah, so you've been rescued by the dummy
I
mommy.
thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
a Gith who just lets you out.
Dangerous company.
Yep, and you can point that out. It's what we need in a fight. It's like, yeah, how else are we gonna get out of here?
Fair point.
Yep.
Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you.
Alright.
We can get off this ship.
Will this
and watch
actually
each
work
other's
with a
backs
party
along
this
the way.
size?
Wait.
Nope. Okay.
Looks like you've a full
Yep.
complement
Oh well.
already.
It was worth a try. Makes it
Make
easier to
easy
kill the
targets
demon
or
than the
group
mind
together
flayer if
like
we
that.
had 6 of
I think
us.
I'll take my chances alone if it's all the same.
Well, 6 of us plus
Less
the brain.
conspicuous.
Yeah.
Good luck.
His pinky and the brain.
And thank you.
Hey! Wait, come back here with that D20.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
I don't like that you
Alright.
just walked off with a fancy looking D20. That ain't kosher.
Plot.
Part of
Of
her
course it's
story.
plot. Why
Alright.
wouldn't it be plot?
Now we can adjourn over through the next sphincter.
The southern wall sphincter.
Yes.
Oh, sphincters! They're coming out of the wall sphincters.
Alright, so this is what the next sphincter leads us through the helm. So
Cerebral aquar.
We are nearing the helm. Once
Oh.
inside, do as I say.
Okay, Lizelle.
I forgot about that. Look,
Cerebral.
Zale just had to say something.
What is a cerebral? Oh, that's just set dressing, right?
yeah.
How much farther can I go?
Laughter.
Uh,
I think that was Karlach just like laughing giddily
Probably.
when I dipped my axe in the fire.
so how long does? Oh, 3 turns. Okay,
Yeah, it doesn't last
Yeah.
too long.
gotcha.
Oh, you ran through the fire.
Ow.
Did
I'll
I?
run back to heal us. Guess
I
it's
put
right
myself
here.
out.
Go.
Are you ready
I am
to
ready.
enter the helm?
I sure am.
Yeah. All I can think is,
Your mind got
Spicy
flayed.
is that a spicy meal or?
No, his mind just got flayed.
It's only spicy if they're neurodivergent.
I refuse to believe that a mind flayer could get taken out by some fucking imps.
We don't know how damaged he already was.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
Okay, so it's gonna try and tell us to just like ignore the demon and go run to the helm, but we want to get that fiery sword from Commander Zulk. So we can spend the opening turn killing all of the enemies that are nearby us. Like he'll go run the brain over to this imp. Yeah.
So is the brain going to be like Ghost Snack and just be a massive disappointment?
Well, the brain's gonna disappear. It's only for the tutorial area.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. End your turn. Alright, come on, get the check. Nope, of course he saved. Oh well.
Uh,
Oh man, I love having access to Long Strider this early though.
okay, where are... Oh, there's an...
Yeah, so there's one more imp for us to kill, and then we can focus just squarely on Zulk. I would save your spell slots for Zulk.
Well, it's not actually my
when we
turn,
escape.
it's Lazel's turn.
Oh, good. Yeah, so probably either dash her or move her forward and range attack on the imp.
My path be true.
Well, I'm right up by Zulk, so I should be able to try command next turn. And then scoop the equipment in a pinch.
Hell yeah.
Else I'm just gonna start wailing on him.
Yeah, that's the idea. Remove the weapon as quickly as we can to have the Mind Flayer stay alive to help kill Zulk, and then
Screw that guy in particular.
and then we,
All right.
as soon as Zulk's dead, if the Mind Flayer is still alive, the Mind Flayer turns on us. So we'll kill both, get good experience, and move on.
Oh.
So that being said, and I'm not going to use my level 1 spell slots on anything else because he's not going to get low enough to put to
Let's
sleep.
be on my way.
Like, not early enough for it to matter. So magic missiles, they're guaranteed to hit.
Music. 15 turns remaining.
Yep, plenty of enough time.
What is that, over 2 minutes?
6 seconds per round, so a minute and a half.
Ah.
What's the... Command is a range of 18 meter. Wait.
Yes. And now you're picking the subsection of command.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, so unless you're able to grab the weapon this turn, I wouldn't use command yet to make sure he doesn't pick it back up.
Oh, oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Yes. So we're trying to keep the Mind Flayer alive. Is that the plan here?
Overall goal, we want the weapon that Zulk has. That's the main thing that we care about. But if we can get bonus XP out of killing Zulk and then the Mind Flayer, even better.
Yeah, because me running around with that sword.
So
yeah.
Okay, so let me clarify. We want to keep the Mind Flayer alive until the demon dies.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So I should sanctuary the. Wait, how many spell?
No.
Where do I see how many spell slots I actually have?
So above that box area, you see the number 1 or the Roman numeral 1 letter I.
Yes.
So you have 2, because you get 2 boxes there.
Okay.
And the Mind Flayer is also going to immediately break. Like, it'll get it past 1 round with Zulk, but that means Zulk's going to probably target Faith because it won't be able to attack the Mind Flayer.
Gotcha.
And then Mind Flayer will break Sanctuary on its turn because it's just going to keep attacking Zulk.
Do I need to worry about you doing anything offensive? Or can I just make you completely immortal?
The demon will not target us until the Mind Flayer is dead. So if anything, if you're going to use a level 1 spell slot...
2 are locked in their own combat.
Yeah, it'd be best to put Bless on, like, Sarge and L's characters, and then third target on whoever you want. Like, probably Lizel. Just to make it so they have an easier time hitting, because Zulk has decently high AC.
Gotcha.
But, I mean, I would say it'd be better to just, save spell slots for command until we for sure grab the weapon.
Wait, where did... Oh, wait, did those healing pods count as long rests, not short rests?
Did the what?
The healing pods, they counted as long rests, not short rests.
I believe so, yeah.
I really wish you told me that, because I would have made sure my astral knowledge was like... Wait, where did my produce flame go? No, it wasn't, because I still can't use my astral knowledge again.
Oh, I guess that was just short rest.
So where the hell did my produce flame go?
You have it on your thing?
No, it's gone.
I see it on on your screen.
The ability is there, but like...
Yeah.
I don't have the hurl option anymore.
It's over on the right. In the final box before end turn.
Well, I've got dismiss, but I don't have hurl.
Oh.
That's what I'm getting at. Like,
wait, hold on. Oh, this is one you produced before combat, right?
Yes.
You're gonna click on the main spell as if you're casting it again, and then you're gonna click on the target you want to throw it at. So, yeah, because you already have it, you're gonna act as if you're recasting the spell.
Okay. Wait, no, that just casts a spell.
Oh. What the hell? Then why didn't it give you the option?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm unclear.
Same. I don't know why. I haven't messed around too much with Produce Flame, so.
Well, all right.
You can't hurl it.
Well, now
I can, but I'm not in range. Like the hurl only has like a range of 9 meters, and he's 12 and a half away. Hey, stupid question. I can't dip my weapon in my produced flame, can I?
I don't believe so. I believe it has to be a surface.
That...
Like there's a fire surface back here.
Well, I was just curious.
Yeah. I have not found a way to do what you just proposed.
Which is sad, because it would actually make sense.
Yeah, it seems like it would have been a cool thing for me to be able to dip my weapon in my own flame that I produced.
Okay, so...
Oh, won't let me do that. Dang it.
Dang it.
Let's see. What am I gonna throw? Can I throw that?
So the status condition threatened. Is that just indicating that you're like a threat of a bonus attack or like a reaction?
Opportunity attack.
Yeah, okay. Would have been my guess.
Yeah. And it also, I guess technically it's only for showing that they have disadvantage on range attacks because an enemy is too close. But if you're within, if you have that status, if the opponent has an opportunity attack, then you're within range for that as well. Now, we want the sword.
We must take the transponder.
It would just be drop, correct?
Yes, command drop. Oh, hell yeah. Grab that shit.
Yoink!
Alright.
Bitch.
Alright, all of our spell slots can be dedicated to just murdering him now.
Wow.
55% chance I will fucking take it.
And now he's off balance. Whatever that means. And now he's dazed.
Oh, Jesus.
Boy, he's just gonna get like all the status effects, ain't he?
Yay.
Never a dull moment.
Get fucking bent.
Get bent, get bent, get bent.
Command is such a powerful spell in this game.
I mean, I don't usually play any kind of spellcaster, so I honestly would not have known.
One day.
There's just so much utility that comes out of it. So yeah, like now would be a great time to put Bless on like the heavy hitters to make sure their attacks are getting in, since you don't have to worry about command for your spell slots anymore.
I'm also raging.
Well, couldn't I also make him waste his turn by falling prone?
Probably.
Like I could use command grovel to make him.
The problem is that like we've already spent our like actions this round, and his turn is next, so he would just be immediately getting back up.
Well, no, it says it makes him fall prone on his turn.
Yeah, on its turn.
So I command him, hey, go prone on your turn.
Oh,
and
Okay, yeah, we can,
which
yeah, we can
wastes
try it.
his turn
Yeah,
and
try
gives
it.
all of us a chance to punch him while he's down.
Yeah.
75%. Let's see.
Is it-
You definitely have better odds than I did on.
I said we do still want doing some damage to the Mind Flayer, but like the Mind Flayer is easier to kill than the demon is, so.
Yeah, I just. Oh, I could still oh, interesting. I could still sanctuary. I'm not gonna, but I could. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
understanding. I think how some of this is functional.
I'm learning a bit too.
Weapon dropped. Canceled. Ah, he did just stand back up. Okay, well. Now we know how now we know that it
Well,
doesn't
it wasted
actually
his
do.
turn,
It
at
did.
least.
It did waste
Yeah.
his turn, which
Yep.
I knew. Like even if it didn't work the way we were hoping it would, it did like, waste some time for him. So it was not a complete waste of time.
Yeah.
Crit.
Hell yeah. And now he's bleeding.
We're in Inferno, so hell yeah.
All right. Can I take my turn before I do? Oh, I can. Sweet.
Yes. Yeah, you can just swap over.
Okay. Before anybody does anything, chill for a sec.
Okay.
All right. Lazel. Karlak.
Karlak for sure. Yeah.
And Faith, probably.
Probably, yeah.
There you go. You may do things now.
Ah!
Damn, a lot of our attacks are landing, even those of us that aren't buffed. I'm only triggering the cutscene to get the extra minions to pop up since we already got the sword.
Before they strike.
Gives me something more meaningful to do because I probably won't be able to hit Solve too frequently.
Thank you for the minor heart attack.
Yeah,
wait,
it's like
what?
what?
Oh wait, no, I don't need to end turn. I can. Well, no, I don't want to be within melee range of them. I guess I will stay back this turn.
I don't think I've got anything bonus action related I can actually do that
Waiting
matters.
for my turn.
Well, so much for peace.
They'll be coming up soon enough.
Bruh, you're at like half health. Don't talk shit.
Yeah. Also gonna go take the little brain dude over here to help kill these minions. Not enough movement. Okay, well, you're gonna stay right there. There we go, that's the Mind Flayer I'm used to seeing. Missing your gosh darn attacks.
Why is Zalk under the effect of Bless? The hell happened there?
I don't see Bless. I see Threatened and Bleeding.
Well, I hover over
Yeah.
him and it says Bless underneath those two.
I
That's
don't see that.
I'm
weird.
not-
I don't
I'm-
see that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
see
not
that on
seeing Bless.
yours.
Look on stream.
Yeah, I see it on yours.
I
but
see
don't
it on
kinda-
stream, but on my game, I don't see that.
The fuck? Okay, that's weird.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Oh, wait, am I not? Oh,
What?
I got shifted in combat. I'm not in the same combat order as Lazel anymore.
Oh yeah, because of the imps. They'll die soon enough.
Time to strike.
Why did that break me from the same initiative I was on with everyone else? That's weird.
Because I don't think we had the same numbers, it's just our numbers were either the same or sequential for turn order, so it lets us be lumped up together.
Yeah, there's something
When
weird
the
with how
imps
they do
came
that.
in, they interrupted that order.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have arcane recovery. I could give magic missile back and help deal more damage to Zulk if need be.
12%, huh?
That's it. Oh, because you're too close, you have disadvantage, or
No, I'm
is it
not. I'm
because you're
not
below?
threatened.
Maybe move a little bit higher up the stairs, because I did see something about high terrain.
Need to find a way forward.
35%.
That's a hell of a difference.
Yeah.
Screw that.
Yeah.
Screw that imp in particular.
Yeah, and now your turn's not broken up anymore.
Yep. It fucking exploded! That
Yep.
did!
Sure fucking did. Rude.
Ow.
Look, dude, we don't want Avernus. We just want to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, now you're gonna come back over this way now that those interlopers are dealt with.
You sure have picked a weird spot to settle.
Oh, arcane recovery is only cast outside of combat. Okay.
Does flanking exist? Should I?
No.
No. Okay.
Like it matters for like sneak attack for like rogues and stuff like that. As long as you have an ally that's like within melee range of the thing you're trying to hit. But like for getting advantage for being on the opposite side of an enemy from your ally, no, that doesn't exist.
Another fight. Let's go.
Ooh, caustic bolt. Hell yeah. Some looting done.
Fall by my hand.
Oh, there are void wolves down there. Ooh. Eat flame, dickhead.
Take this ship, or Zarya will have your head.
That imp did explode. It's very true. You know, a bunch of level 1s probably should not be bodying a level 8 like this. That seems not like intended mechanics, but...
Oh, I was out of the tokens. That's why it moved me.
You're out of tokens?
There's a specific thing with the War Cleric. There's War Priest charges that allow me to take that bonus hit.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I wasn't paying close enough attention. I was out of those.
Death won't
So
take me
he's
there.
gonna die well before the mind flayer does. Holy cow. I'm used to the mind flayer being a lot lower at this point.
Should we be worried about that?
So they're gonna join the fight. Oh good, he took a hit, thank god.
As long as we can at least kill one guy, probably not, because we can trigger the jump scene at any point.
As soon as someone runs to the transponder, we can get out of here. So
Well,
it's just a matter of
maybe-
trying to get the 2 kills we're going for.
Maybe Mr. Satan should have considered not being such a chump then if he didn't want to get bullied into submission by a bunch of low-level children. And he's dead. And now defeat Commander Zalk on the Nautiloid. Damn right. So now it's body the mind flayer time.
Who just went
Yes.
fucking flying on a shove. Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
I just watched him go. Whee!
Commander Zulk might have gear on him still, aside from the sword that we already stole.
No, he says empty.
Okay. I'm not seeing empty, but...
Well, if you... yeah, it's...
Yeah, I see empty as well.
There is a hand axe on the ground, though.
There's a dead Karlach on the ground.
Get up.
Oh, that didn't hit. Thought for sure it would.
Can I force feed someone a potion? And if so, how?
No, that's what the throw mechanic is for.
Ah. I do not have enough action points to fuck with this guy. Lovely.
Like I said, Mind Flayer is usually a hell of a lot lower, so this might be a little bit tougher taking him out, but...
Time to push my luck again.
Lomi, if you're saying things, I cannot hear you. So I don't know
Oh, that's why nobody heard me when I was saying I already looted it.
okay.
you were muted, weren't you?
And I was muted. I'm like, why is nobody listening to me?
I could just barely hear something coming from your office. I'm like,
Explain so much.
Ah.
I was laughing at what Bio said about backhanding the squid.
Yep.
Time to press ahead.
Now they're gonna dash in here and they're like, no, we want to murder you.
Murder the squid man instead. That seems more reasonable.
Yeah, I wish they would. I don't know if they have a priority target or if it's just whoever's closest, but...
Are we trying to kill the Mind Flayer?
Yes, if we can, because that's another, like, 75 experience for us.
I have no action.
Oh, because you got picked up this round, yeah.
Okay.
Close enough to hit, unfortunately. Because there's a lot of bodies standing in the way.
Yes, beat up the brain.
Yeah, instead of us.
That is exactly the thing that you should be doing.
You bow or you break.
Nothing important is ever easy.
You just keep knocking him out of the range of your melee characters.
I mean, I keep knocking him closer to the transponder so we can fight him A, farther away from the demon boys that are coming in, and B, closer to the transponder so we can dip if we have to.
Yeah, only one character has to hit the transponder.
Yeah, but it'll be easier, like, if we're all trying to gang up to kill him, it'll be easier if we are close enough to make that happen.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Speaking of, I'm gonna go stand, like, right next to the thing.
Light on my feet.
Hello, Artemis.
Alright.
Now they're gonna dash again.
Yep.
Ooh. Whew. That was almost opportunity attack range. Brain's hurting.
Brain is serving its purpose.
Yeah, but Mind Flayer is, like, almost dead, so...
let's have you go around to the backside. Nope, okay. Cool, that's what I was hoping for, is I was going to try and...
Oh, hey, it decided to go fight... Oh,
The other champions.
it also knocked out Lae'zel.
Yeah. Well, and now he's also, at least for me, jittering in place.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's like spazzing on my screen.
There we go. Okay.
Considering Lae'zel probably will get up on her own.
I'm gonna try and pull that hit. Alright, 11 more damage and we're out of here.
5 more damage
more
and we're out of
damage.
here.
Cool,
And
loot
it's
the,
dead.
loot the
Oh,
body and
thank
get the
God.
terminal.
Is anybody
Got
close
the
enough?
gem. So he's looted. Can anybody reach the terminal?
Yeah, I could. Do we not want to try with these, like, Cambions with the 7 turns we have left? Or are they just too dangerous to bother?
They have AC 18. They're going to be really hard to kill, especially with us having expended so much already and them focusing on us and not having another target to focus on.
Yeah, let's GTFO.
Alright, we'll do.
I'll give it a shot.
The Helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Oh boy, a wet wagon.
This can only end well.
Thought we were friends.
Bruh, look at my hair. It matches your fire. Please stop trying to kill me.
There actually used to be a lot more to this being on the ship, but they cut a lot of it out.
Which, I mean, to make it a tutorial thing makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
And here we are, traveling across the multiverse.
Yeah.
Cutscene.
Mission accomplished. We got all the XP I wanted us to, and we got the sword for Karlak.
And some kind of purple gem that I wasn't going to waste time looking at.
I mean, we had time. You could have looked at it.
But we have no time!
Well, we had 7 more
freeze.
rounds. Don't worry, I'll
Time
put
is
you.
of the essence.
Don't worry, I'll put you in a time bubble. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Time won't matter, except when it does. But now's not
Because-
that time.
Because fuck you.
You have no time. You must go now.
Here,
But
go in a
take
time bubble.
take a nap overnight first. What? Oh, it's fine.
Here,
I'll put you in a time bubble. Why don't you just put all of us in a time bubble and fucking explain? There's no time.
But you could literally make time. There's no time.
I don't
To
have
make
time to do
But I
that.
need to make time for you, so... Bye!
Warners, the first layer of the 9 Hells is ruled by Zariel.
Beware
Fallen
of your
angel
fight
turned
spilling into new areas. You might end up with unexpected allies or facing a. Use right mouse
Additional
button and
enemies.
move right mouse button, or move mouse left to rotate the. Yep, that's normal.
Also, let's raid this ship. Because this seems like a wise idea when Cthulhu drops from the sky.
Well, I mean, the ship is crashing uncontrollably. They don't know what they could possibly gain from it.
They see tentacles. I don't know about anyone else, but that seems a bit,
Ow!
Yeah, you just got knocked the fuck out.
Dude, I stuck a rock to the skull. What the hell?
Thank you, Guardian.
Good catch, ground.
Congratulations, you are now a Jedi.
Catch me, floor.
Night is now day. The ground will save you. Oh, hi, Carlac, just dancing in the background.
Same. There she goes!
The tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle.
So once you get out of that dialogue, we have enough
but
experience to
it'll
be
all
level
for
2.
nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
We have no time.
So if you open up your inventory, there's going to be a little bar above your character. That's the experience bar, and it says level up. So
Or-
you can click on that.
Or it just says level up beneath my character portrait.
Oh, yeah. That too.
Hold on, somebody's having a dialogue.
It's the same
I
dialogue
am.
you just went through.
Oh. You can only... I thought we all had private dialogue off.
It was automatically turned on for me for
Get far
Carla.
away from anything with
Oh,
tentacles.
interesting.
Step 2.
She's got a
stay
whole
calm
different
and
thing
don't
she's
burn
talking
anything
about.
down. Step 3. Find allies who won't mind a friend
What
who
is
spends a lot of time
the-
talking to herself.
The best school
Time to march.
magic.
I've got a life to live.
Oh,
Finally.
illusion can cast minor illusion as a bonus action.
I mean, evocation has fireball, right?
So, like, there is always just the option of evocation, because I knew no matter what, I was definitely going to be taking Fireball and Counterspell to make sure we had access to it.
Wait, what? Go to your
And-
personal chest and camp during a long rest to find some of your unique DLC items? What DLC?
I assume you got the...
Game in early access still.
I mean, yes, but...
Then you gotta auto upgrade. So you did get some free shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Leveling montage!
Oh, he leveled.
Yes, for you specifically, Inu, after it gives you your alleged level up bonuses, yes, it's assuming that you're going to go in the same class.
I'm
There's
not. I found the button. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
One step ahead of you there, friend.
Just making sure you saw it.
Yep. I do appreciate that. Time to be
In
a
my case,
wizard.
Oh yes,
because I know
reckless
myself
attack.
very well, I'm like, yeah, regular upgrade path is fine here. Because I intend to be a wall cleric. Oh, that's right, I do need to give Lumi her new sword.
Yeah, give me my sword, bitch.
I could take an enchantment.
Send to Karlak. There you go.
Alright, what do we want for cantrips here?
I picked up an
Probably
amethyst.
ones that actually do attacks. Like fire.
Oh, it's a one-handed?
Firebolt's good.
Oh no, it is two-handed. Good.
Right? Frost.
It's also
probably
cutting through your tail,
good.
sort of.
Oh, yeah, Divination's cool because it has those 2 save dice that I can use to change attack rolls and saving throws.
Friend. Oh, I could take friends out of wizard as well.
Mhm.
That's interesting. Like I already, yeah, I could take mage hand. I already have mage hand. Why would I do that?
Yeah, you don't need to do that. Experience all of them. Compare 2 alchemical solutions instead of 1 when combining extracts if you succeed a DC 15 medicine check. Oh, that's not bad.
You've already got Ray of Frost, right?
Correct.
And we can't like double slow the target, right?
I don't believe so, no. Switching magical spells forms of order and just yeah, what is arcane void do? What is information?
So, are there like damage types in this game that are just like objectively better than others that you know of?
Not entirely sure, but like, you know, fire usually works on most things. You also get access to a lot of fire-based attacks, but
So, do I need to worry about friends?
I mean, I have it right now.
Okay, so
Like, if
I
you-
probably don't need to. I probably don't need to take it then.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like, if you end up picking it up with Bard, then I'll spec out of it and give myself a different option. Because only one of us really needs to have it. But
Yeah, because I'm kind of thinking I go like. I kind of think I just go with the Pokemon core team of fire, water, well, not grass, but fire, water, electric,
yeah,
or fire, ice, electric, and just do like Firebolt, Ray of Frost, Shocking Grasp.
yeah, those are all really good grabs.
I mean, I do kind of like Bone Chill as well. I don't know how prevalent like enemy healing is gonna be though.
I don't know. I mean, if we come to find out that's a big deal, we can always just pay 100 gold later on to like respec our character. So
Yeah, go with my gut. Spells. Oh boy. All right, I get 6 spells for my spell book.
yes, and you'll be able to have 4 of them prepared.
Ooh, find familiar.
You know, if I did Conjuration, I just have Create Water as a class action. That has potential.
Take shield.
Probably just as evocation, so I can throw out fireballs around allies when need be. Enchantment's cool, though.
I mean, I guess I don't have to be like too particular with my wizard spells because I can just kind of learn all of them eventually from scrolls anyway, right?
Yep. It's the advantage of Wizard.
Where are you? Oh, there it is.
Hypno? Oh, it's a melee range, though. The Hypnotic Gaze is just like infinitely beatable. Holy shit.
Oh, Vaneldra's Hideous End.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I think I'll just take evocation to make sure I have sculpt spells, because that is so ungodly useful.
Color spray.
Okay, what else do we need? I definitely want Featherfall.
I'm very tempted by Find Familiar, but after Ghost Snack, I think it's just gonna not be helpful. Ghost Snack has turned me off from Find Familiar.
Ghost Neck is an entirely different game, though.
Yeah, but like, you know. All right, prepare spells.
I mean, Thunderwave does give a way for my caster to be able to push stuff. I prefer that over Burning Hands. Those have
Oh.
evocation spells.
Oh, that's awkward.
What?
So I was in the prepare spells like window, and I was sort of expecting that I'd be able to prepare the same spell multiple times, but
No, because it's just spell slots. You don't have to worry about
yeah, I think I'm thinking of like
3.5.
3.5 or Pathfinder 1E.
3.5, you had to have multiple copies of the spell.
Yeah.
prepared to
I,
cast it
I think that's how it was in PF 1E as well.
Okay. Yeah, and this one is just straight up. You pick the spells you want prepared, and you can use your spell slots to cast any of your prepared spells.
Alright, I'm gonna go with those.
So now that we're gonna start having access to conversations, I want a charm person available.
Arcane Recovery. Replenish spell slots while out of combat.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Not all. It's like a limited amount, but...
some more information on that? No, just gonna tell me that's a thing, and alright, sure. Boop.
It's a charge. So yeah, I think you can do it like once. And then you either have to short rest or long rest to get it back.
One
Maybe.
spell slot level 1. Level 1. Level 1 spell slot level 1. Why is that repeating?
I don't know.
So anyway, I'm up to 3 first level spell slots now.
Same.
Across both mage and wizard spells. Cool, cool. But now I have like more cantrips to play with, which means I can keep my produce flame up all the time to basically give me pseudo dark vision.
Yes.
While simultaneously still being able to attack things, which is nice.
Okay. Shadowheart is unconscious on the beach up ahead of us for whenever you're done.
Ah, gotcha.
Should mind my step.
Is everyone else good?
Yep.
I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I should cast Longstrider on all of us before we take off anywhere, so hold on. Longstrider on you. Longstrider on you. Longstrider on you. And then on myself.
Oh yeah, I should also set my proficiency. Charisma, Dex.
You can also do it in a conversation if need be. You know how they like let you choose like the bonuses at the bottom. You should be, if you haven't expended it for the long rest yet, that should be one of the options that you can pick in the conversation.
Let's move.
Is setting it to an appropriate stat or whatever.
I think the best option probably is going to be to just go for like wisdom, because it it covers the most things that aren't already like I already have a +3 on charisma and intelligence, only a +2 on wisdom.
Another good choice would be dexterity, so you could be our lock picker, because we don't have a rogue.
Oh, that's fair, huh?
And I don't know if anyone actually put any points into sleight of hand.
No, that's actually a really good point. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that seems reasonable.
All right. In that case, I'm throwing the thieves' tools in the inventory, as I found one on the ship. I also picked up a scimitar and a couple of short swords and some hand axes and light crossbows and a dagger on the ship. Does anybody want any of those weapons?
I don't in particular.
I'm assuming it does not roll above like.
Can I throw any of them?
I mean, the dagger you for sure can.
I can throw the dagger and I can throw the hand axe. So I'll take those.
No, if you want, I can throw you another hand axe because I picked up one at some
Yeah,
point.
because they're items I can throw as throwing weapons.
I guess I'll equip the hand crossbow just in case. I still have one other one if anyone wants it. Otherwise, it'll just be self-otter.
Well, I can throw the short swords apparently.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can throw just about anything.
The schematas, I can't use as a throwing weapon, but apparently, it looks like I can use the short swords as a throwing weapon.
Probably because it has light. Like even though
Yeah,
the
it's
dagger
'cause it's
specifically,
light.
Well, if
even
you-
though the dagger specifically says thrown, I guess it's light weapons.
So,
can
like,
just be thrown
what
at
if you go into the throw command on your bard? Like, can you not throw the sword from there? Because, like, I can throw a crossbow.
Oh, it looks like I can throw the scimitars as well.
Like
I was gonna say, what's the damage roll on the scimitar?
The damage roll 4 to 9.
Ah, so it's the same as what I've already. Never mind. I'm good with what I got.
Huh? Why did someone give me a crossbow?
You got more strength than me.
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, I think Sarge and I are the
Anything,
weight characters.
yeah. Anything we don't end up using, probably just hand off to Inu when we eventually get to a town and have him sell it off. Because much like Dust 2, there's the reputation thing with vendors, so you can increase your reputation to get better sales and buying prices.
Aha! Give me that D20.
You lived.
I want her
Oh, you're...
I want her artifact,
Oh,
but
no.
no, that's not a good idea.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You're not going to get it. I'll tell you right now.
No, that's unfortunate.
I think you just pissed her off.
I'm sure shaking her awake isn't going to do much better when it seems massively racist against Yankee.
Yeah, but you also rescued her from the pod.
Yeah, and then she called me a filthy Gith Yankee 5 seconds later.
He does eventually change her tune a little, but
She must have run off without us. Seems like I'm more reliable than your own people. No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Yeah, but I think the real question to ask is, are there elements that will just be a repeat of poison in this game? That's kind of what I was getting at, right? Also, level 1 spell slot, level 1 has the same energy as Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Okay, sure. If you want to tag along and be an extra body,
With hangers-on already.
never mind.
Well, it's because our party's full. But
Well,
by choosing that option... Yeah,
you
by
can
choosing
send
that
what you
option...
can.
Yeah.
Fine, but don't delay.
But we were allowed 5 before, or not allowed 5 now.
Because
We're allowed for the tutorial.
Yay, and now it's the standard Larian Studios beach exploration intro area.
Hooray!
All the beach again.
Larian really does love their beach intros, like...
Oh.
Ooh, I got an old floppy hat.
No traps, please.
A floppy hat.
Oh yeah, so we're in the Greed Island arc now, by the way.
Oh, hell yeah. I love that arc.
We just met Bisky.
Yeah! Bisky's so good.
Fucking Bisky is great. My god. Shanties for the Bitch Queen? Oh my god,
yeah.
that is the best name for a book.
There is also an achievement for reading 100 unique books in a single playthrough, so just read every book you come across.
More for me.
Shanties for the bitch queen.
I mean, yeah, I'll pick it up. If I read it, does it count for everybody reading it, or does like everybody actually have to read it?
That I don't know.
Cool, we'll find out. Is there like one specific direction that we should be going here? Because I see a bunch of dead bodies this way.
Yeah, I mean, we're eventually just gonna end up like converging towards the same place. There is like a door down here that we could try to pick our way through, but it's a DC 20, and we can just get into it from a much easier spot. So,
I mean, would it hurt to try?
Yes, because if you fail, you lose the lockpick. Successful attempts do not make you consume the lockpicks or trap disarms when you use them. However, I am going to hit up the waypoint that's over here just so we have it active.
Does that count for everyone, do you know?
Yes.
Oh, that's useful.
Oh, hey, there's a couple of intellect devourers over here.
Yes.
I'm right behind you.
Are those things we're gonna have to fight if I go over there?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
They'll run away. They'll run away from the first spot, but then when you continue on, they'll be like, "All right, time to fight."
I'm gonna come catch up with everybody else then.
I was just coming to you guys.
Oh.
Shane's over here. I mean, yeah. He's over here.
So, as an example of explore everywhere, there's some lovely little scenery right here that you can jump up onto. That's very easy to miss. Hotkey for jump is Z if you don't want to constantly have to go over to it on your hotbar.
Is there any reason for like all of us to go up there, or is just you going up there sufficient?
Just me, but there's a chest up here. I just wanted to like show like the importance of like getting a good look at the scenario or the surrounding environment.
Gotcha.
All right, so ring to sell, an elixir of fire resistance, and a caustic bulb. Sweet.
Swifty.
Yes, and with especially yeah, that's another area that we'll get to, but we can jump up there early if we wanted to.
Wait.
Oh my word, that's absurd.
Yeah, but we can go down and take care of the brains down there.
I'm not sure I saw where they. Oh.
Sarge was jumping further up this.
No, I saw where he went. I was saying I don't think I know where the brains went, but I assume they went through the fire, huh?
Oh yeah, they're scattered just up ahead of us. You see, like there's one right there.
Oh yeah, okay, gotcha. Oh. High ground rules. Positioning is important for range attacks. Yada. Understood.
This will probably be one of the last combats of the night since it's already 9:51. Holy shit.
Better stay back. One strike can be lethal.
Party members next to each other in initiative order can act simultaneously.
Sure can.
Cool, I was hoping that somebody would get me non-threatened. It's actually extremely helpful.
The
So I only get these extra attack charges back on long rest.
Right, so you probably should not just be, burning them willy-nilly.
Yeah, but I figured getting you a way out was worth it.
I've heard that's a pretty good game, but I've not played it.
Yeah.
I slowed down the one in the back, so if you kill the one closer to you, hopefully the one in the back can't catch up. Stupid low rolls.
I mean, I would have needed to max roll to, actually hit that, so...
Yeah, fair. Well, you do still have all your movement, so you can just back away if need be.
Oh, I'm not close enough to shove it. My DOS 2 instincts tell me that I should stand next to you for extra AC. And then shove you down a hole.
No! Yeah, so normally shoves don't do damage, but if you do knock an enemy off of higher terrain onto lower terrain, if the fall's significant enough, they'll take damage. Consequently, there are also essentially bottomless pits, where if you shove an enemy into it, they will insta-die. You'll get the experience, but you won't get the loot off their body.
Okay.
Oh, there's a short. Whoa.
Oh, someone posted in turn-based mode. Get out of that.
Ah.
You've entered turn-based mode.
Loot all the stuff for selling purposes.
Okay. Oh, shift in space. Okay. What? What?
What?
Oh. Oh, okay. I figured out how to. Oh, I can't ping like stupid amounts. That's sad.
Yeah, it's only a small.
Oh
They
man.
thought of that.
I wanted to do the Celesta like obnoxious ping. Oh. Dip. Dip. What do you
You
mean?
can't.
No, it's a surface of liquid. Let me dip my mace in it.
Elle, you might be able to pick up that Nautiloid tank and throw it at people. If you right-click on it, does it give you the option? Yeah, it does.
What
So
Nautiloid?
that might.
And
Yeah.
add to wares.
Just pick up.
What Nautiloid? Oh.
Yeah, adding to wares makes it sound like wares is essentially when you get to a vendor, you can hit a sell wares button, just insta-sell everything.
Oh, but I can also throw it from this inventory.
You've stepped at a
Yes, yeah.
surface that could become dangerous if affected by. Hold on. Hold on. Hold
Yep.
on.
You gonna set it on fire?
You gonna set it on fire? Okay.
Cool.
This tank has another use now.
Nothing on the body. Oh yes, but our... Oh, another lockpick. Oh yeah, they have to put one here because they want it to be nearby for this wooden chest that's locked. So I will...
Certain
put
items
this
such as
over.
keys, ingredients, and camp supplies are stored in handy containers. Locked.
Yeah,
You can
so
use-
right-click on it and pick lock.
Well, it's
Or
middle mouse
yeah,
Middle mouse for you, yeah.
Middle click for me. Open locked. Oh, lockpick.
Come on, open
Yes.
up.
Alright, add bonus from guidance. Clicky rolly.
Yayifications.
Unlocked. 13 gold and a leather hat.
Yay. And so it did say used lockpick, but it doesn't actually expend it unless you fail. So don't worry about that message.
Gotcha. Alright, who is our primary damage soaky lad?
I would assume
soaker?
Sarge, but barbarians are also good as damage soakers, so... Especially because, you know, Karlach has a bunch more health, probably from having higher constitution.
Oh, actually, leather helmet just doesn't give you AC, just gives you dex saving throws. Who
Yes.
who needs dex saving throws the most?
One of the melee people, so same options.
Yeah.
Alright, who wants it?
Sarge, what's your dex looking like?
10, so a 0 modifier.
Give it to Sarge.
And he is the...
Faith.
Fate.
Faith.
He's the pink
I'm
one,
Car-
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I am the origin character, Karlach.
Hey, honestly, it's until I get used to it, it's just gonna be easier to refer to people by color because
I'm red.
I will know that. Like,
I have the sword.
looking at the portraits, we've got the skin one, the gray one, the pink one, and the red one.
Yeah.
I know which one I am, obviously, but
Are you sure?
You can right click and send, I think, to a
also
person.
I think
I
it's
already equipped it.
it's pretty
You're
clear which one Natsu is because he's the one with the purple hair.
Yes.
Like Natsu and I are very distinct because we've done the things we always do and take the standard hair colors that we always take.
Yeah.
So I mean, Natsu and I have literally just rebuilt basically the two characters we played DOS 1 with.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
different classes and stuff, but like pretty much the same appearance. So, you know, that makes it easy for me.
Yeah, there's another character encounter ahead, so you should definitely lead the way.
Ah, Asterion.
Yes.
What,
Oh yes.
what are we pinging over there?
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Somebody ping something over this way.
I mean, yeah. So there is like something down there we can go get. I wasn't sure if we were gonna do the conversation first or not.
Also,
But
alchemy ingredients.
since we're over here, if a strong character wants to follow me down by jumping down into this area,
You're not a
Yeah.
strong character.
I am not a
No.
strong character.
yeah, I do not have enough strength to move the rock. But there's a rock down here that you can click and drag and move out of the way, and there's something underneath it that you can loot.
Oh, hold on. That's an ability check, though. I should come down there and guidance her.
I'm genuinely
It's
curious.
not going to be a check. It's literally just going to be drag and drop.
Oh.
What's your strength at?
8.
There we go. Ornate chest for you to loot.
Lumi, in terms of what is Karlak's strength?
17.
Oh, you actually
Herbert's
have one.
map.
Yes, that gives us a point on the map to go loot something.
I didn't even know this was down here. What the fuck?
Exploring is important.
I've explored, just not as well as apparently you can in this game.
The irony. The irony is not lost on me.
What?
Exploring is important. Hey, Inu, stop exploring. We want to get on this elevator.
Only because I knew that there was nothing to do in the tutorial ship.
But again, he did not know that. The argument is still valid.
Yes.
Also, it is 10.
Yes, I see that. Which is why I'm not going to talk to Astral Lion yet.
Yes.
Asterion!
Whatever.
The Fanged Husbando.
We're gonna save. We're gonna. Oh, look, autosaves.
Funny
Fantastic.
Fang Boy.
Yes, let me name it. Yes! Astral Lion. Save. Obviously in all caps, because as we all know, caps lock is cool. Cruise control for cool.
Indeed.
Aw, yeah.
Oh yeah, mother. All right.
Already.
Cool story. Oh, how? Oh, I can only go up to 4 rows. Okay. I was like, how many rows can I have?
I just always have it maxed out. The red bars you can also drag and move around to expand like those individual areas.
I mean,
It'll still maintain like the same maximum parameter, but like the individual zones you can expand and shrink.
But if it's the same maximum number that you can put in there, why would you bother?
So like right now, like your first area has like a ton of unused boxes, but let's say you ended up getting a bunch of spells because you like used a bunch of scrolls to put them in your. Well, I guess you'd have to have them prepared. It's more so the right one where you're gonna get a bunch of items and whatnot. Like by shrinking the other two, you can expand the item area.
Yeah, you can drag them around to resize them.
Gotcha.
By clicking and dragging the red bars.
Yeah.
Cleric. Wait, what? 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 That
Yeah,
doesn't- that
individual
doesn't-
individual subcategories.
No, I see that, but like I go into cleric and it's got my wizard spells in here.
Oh, that's funny.
Weird.
Like Firebolt and Ray of Frost and fucking Arcane Recovery are all under my cleric menu for some reason.
Yeah.
Those aren't cleric spells, my dude. Those are
Can you
wizards.
switch between that and wizard?
No.
I think it's because
Then it's-
cleric's like your main class, and it's just supposed
It
to.
was your main class, yeah.
It's filling in your class options, but I didn't call it class.
Ooh, custom menu.
Yes.
I will have to play with that at some point and actually get like a custom menu configured so that I know where buttons are and don't have to look for things. Because I'm sure that's going to be useful. But shut up, Astral Lion. Next week. Ooh, camp and resting menu.
Yes. So that we can take short rests. We have 2. It'll give us back some hit points and whatnot, and warlocks get their spell slots back. But we also have the go to camp option, which is where our personal chests are, which is also where our DLC items are going to be. But if you like right click an item in your inventory and say send to camp, it'll go to your personal chest. Personal chest that's at camp.
Yeah.
Personal
Chest.
chest.
Yes.
My personal
Chest.
chest.
Neat. So we do consume supplies for long rest.
If we long rest, yeah. Camp is also where, especially with us being a 4-person party, where all of the dialogue and story advancement with the other characters is going to happen. If it happens, I don't know how it works with a full multiplayer party and the NPCs. So.
Interesting. Oh, that's where I was getting to. It's like I was looking at my AC. I'm like, how do I have a 15 AC? It's the shield. I forgot about the shield.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find like some kind of actually useful thing to put in my main hand other than this cudgel. And also, I need to get some heavy armor at some point.
Yes.
Considering I don't have a dex bonus anyways.
Yeah, I'd like me some heavy armor.
We're gonna have like... Is Elle also using heavy armor, or are you running like light armor, or what's your armor situation?
She's a barbarian.
I'm a barbarian.
Right. Question still?
I can wear heavy armor.
Well, yeah, but like...
Right now I'm wearing medium.
But if
I
so
can also
desired,
go
you could
unarmored.
Yep, for
Well,
unarmored defense.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Like, what's your end game? Like, what's your best option? Do you run unarmored? Do you run light? Do you run, like, how does your dex bonus line up with you actually like armoring?
Like, I add my con modifier to my AC if I'm unarmored.
Okay. How does your con modifier stack up then?
My con modifier is a +2.
Oh, there we go. I do like the ridiculous flaming sword. That's bro. Is that a two-handed?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Two-handed.
Like, no shield for you. Then again, barbarian. So.
2d6 plus 3 with an additional 1d4 damage because of its extra little enchantment thing on it.
Yeah, right now I have more AC wearing the medium armor I have than I do without.
Incidentally, just in case anyone was curious, we all row with the spray upon our necks. And we all row with the spray upon our backs. And we all row with the sea beneath our feet. And the bitch queen stays the storm. Wave mother, lash us to the prow. Wave mother, we ask to sail your skirt, if you allow.
Oh, neat. I can read it from your inventory without taking it out of your inventory.
Wave mother, sink us if you will. Wave mother, our skulls are yours with brine and sand to fill. Souls away and anchor still, the wind won't move without the bitch queen's will. We'll wait gladly years and days till the bitch queen brings the waves. Hey ho, she told us so. Hey ho, she told us so. So in case anybody was curious, that's what the bitch queen thing was. Yeah, we just gotta save over Astral
I got
Lion.
2 potions of speed.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Damn,
I picked up
son.
one of those as well.
I'm just sitting on like 3 health pots and 2 scrolls of Revivify.
Yeah, we'll start picking them up a lot.
Single use. Can you also throw a scroll of Revivify to revivify like 3 people?
I doubt.
No, not as far as I'm aware.
That's dumb. I want to though. Alright, well, we're gonna call it here for this week. Shame you can't just spam the ping button. It's a very nice ping sound effect.
We can all of us ping at the same time.
It sure doesn't seem like it.
No, yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Oh well.
Yeah, alright. Well, anyway, like I was saying, we cut it here, and next week we pick up by talking to Astral Lion up there.
Yay.
So, until
Yeah.
then.
Adios.
Have a good night.
Adios.